Well, I think about how fun it would be to almost be my own Noah's Ark and choose who gets to come on my boat.
That metaphor?
No.
I was just like, I was taking on two of every kind.
Oh! Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Doing the thing.
We better be.
So happy to be here.
Oh no, this was just supposed to be an extended hang.
Oh, okay. So I should see myself out.
Or get paid. Either
Either
No, we're doing a podcast.
We are. What's up, Jake? It's good to actually meet you in person.
It is actually good to meet you.
Yes.
I've been following you ever since you were on Matt's show. That's how I first discovered you.
Oh my God, really?
And then I was like, this person is really fucking funny. So, because I'm a journalist, right? So now I looked you up, and I'm like, wow, like she's a writer, and she's got this interaction. She's also really fucking funny.
Yes. And I'm also really hot, but they can't see me, so they don't know this.
They definitely can see.
Oh, they can? And I'm also really hot.
Yes, you are really hot. I mean, objectively, we have to say that you're really hot.
Yes, amazing. And if you don't, then get the fuck out.
No,
Well, I gotta go.
Right,
Y'all enjoy the show. I get kicked out of my own apartment.
you know, if you can see me, then you can probably see that these are, what do I call them? Hanukkah monies?
Hanukkah gelt.
Gelt.
Thank you.
Gelt.
So they didn't give me a dreidel, so strike one. But I got my chocolate candy, and so that's what matters.
They're really nice because they like little gold coins.
Oh, they're good. They're good. I'm glad you did this.
Yeah, this is great. They teach us young Jews how to gamble real early.
Yeah, dreidel.
Teach y'all the value of money real early.
Like, here's some sweet money for you. Gamble with it.
I wish that someone would put out a dark chocolate one. I know that's really snobby. But
Why? Just to make sure that all the dark skinned people feel included?
No, I didn't really think about it, but that could be something. That's
Right. Jake said all lives matter.
All lives matter.
Whoa.
Blue lives, green lives,
Right, exactly.
yellow lives.
Yeah, I'm the polar opposite. I think no lives matter.
Oh wait. I'm gonna. All sentient beings matter because I know that you're vegan, right? So.
Oh my God! In case people did not know, Jake is a Zen Buddhist monk, right? Aren't you
Priest.
Okay.
One above. It's like kind of like being versus enlisted, being an officer.
Oh, okay. So what are you not allowed to do as a priest?
You are not allowed to kill things.
Okay.
You're not allowed to take what isn't given to you.
Okay.
You're not allowed to mislead people by false speech.
Whoa.
You're not allowed to engage in sexual conduct that is harmful to someone.
Okay. So I know
Wait a
that.
minute, what about consensually harmful?
Yes.
Yes.
As my Zen master explained, it's like you can have a threesome and you can be polyamorous. It's just you have to be straight up with everybody. And I was like, okay,
Well, I'm talking about like just impact play.
like yeah, whatever you're into.
I was thinking
I don't even know
about
what
I was thinking about
impact play
gangbangs actually when you said that. I was like, can you gangbang as a priest?
I probably not because someone might be hurt.
Okay, but like, what if I wasn't hurt as a gangbang?
Then I think it's okay.
Okay.
But it's sexual conduct that is not harmful to people. So that's very loosely defined.
What if it was like a gangbang where like you guys were all conspiring to help me? I think, people overthink the worst, but if you can overthink the worst, you can overthink the best, right? Because a lot of times when you like go manic, you like think that everyone's trying to harm you. What if I thought everyone was conspiring to help me?
A very kind and compassionate gangbang, totally okay.
Totally okay. If
totally
anybody
okay.
wants to do that, my phone number is 347.
Yeah, maybe you have to take turns.
Yeah, maybe, exactly. You have to be really good at sharing to be part of the gangbang, or else you can't be part of it.
But you don't know what impact play is, Jake?
No, I don't know what impact play is.
All right, get the fuck out.
I actually had to look up the word. I was reading. You wrote this really good article for Glamour about having black hair and doing sports in school.
Yes, I did.
And I had to look up, and I had to look up matriculated because I'm like, what is matriculated?
You didn't even know the word matriculate? Yes.
I've been out of.
Okay, so the
this
reason,
for a long
so
time.
if you guys are listening to this still and you're paying attention, the word matriculate means that you have like entered into the school, like you started. So the reason why I use that word in my Glamour article because F. Scott Fitzgerald based Stacey Buchanan off of a girl who went to my school, and she matriculated 100 years before I graduated. So she started in 1913, and I graduated in 2013. Crazy story arc.
That is crazy. That reminded me of Trump's Great Gatsby party the other day. That was so poorly timed, right in front of the food stamps running out.
Right.
Okay, well, that's a whole other thing. Let's go back there.
No, yeah.
Okay, so fifth.
Fifth.
So there's 10 rules.
Okay, sure.
Fifth
There's
is
10. And you remember all 10?
Yeah, the fifth is you cannot. You can drink, but not to the point of getting intoxicated. You can't.
Okay, so you could get brown out but not black out.
I don't think so. I think you can't cloud the mind. That's the literal thing. So you can have
What's
like
the
a drink.
point?
Yeah, well,
well,
gotta count me out.
apparently that was when at one point the Tsar was considering what religion to bring into Russia, and that was Russia might have been a bunch of peaceful Buddhists, but it was like, no what, no drinking, out.
Russia didn't make beer considered an alcohol until like modern times.
No, exactly. I'm pretty sure the beer is safer to drink there than the water, right? Am I making that up?
I definitely think
A lot of the world.
Oh, well, you know what? That's so true. That's so true. There's a beer in Jamaica called Red Stripe, and it's really good. From what I remember when I used to.
What is the best since you have Jamaican roots? What is the best rum from Jamaica?
You know what? I was never really a rum person. I was more of a tequila shots and wine person. So I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. I wasn't really a rum person.
Never really. Okay.
No. But I mean, I guess I've probably had everything, drugs and alcohol, but I don't remember.
How long? How long?
His job.
Yeah, no, exactly. You know what? I actually was asking our mutual friend that we were just talking about the other day. I was like, yeah, I've definitely done G before, but I don't remember what it tastes like. And she's like, that's the point. That's the point. You don't remember what it tastes like. And I was like, oh, yeah.
How long have you been on the wagon, so to speak?
4 years. Well, my birthday is so my sober birthday is October 3rd. I know it's very mean girls of me.
When is your actual birthday?
September 19th.
What does that make you astrologically?
That makes me a Virgo, a very Virgo-y Virgo. It's also the second most common birthday in the world. 9 out of the top 10 most common birthdays are in September.
Why?
Because people fuck around the holidays.
Oh.
And then 9 months later, the Virgos are born. Like after Labor Day, it feels like it's everyone's birthday.
Yeah, it does kind of feel.
Yeah, it's there's always a birthday celebration to go to after Labor Day. That's why.
We're in the month where like all my Scorpio exes have birthdays one after another, and I'm like, why did I never learn?
Oh my God, Scorpios though, bitch, I've gotten dicked into oblivion, dickmatized by many a Scorpio. 2 of my exes are Scorpios, one in October Scorpio and one in November. And like, are they objectively some of the worst people on paper? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
There's no reason why his Instagram handle should have been a tribe called James. He's white. But like,
and you still fucked him.
I did many times. And I still would fuck him again.
Who's the toxic one here?
You know what? I remember when I was like, why is your Instagram handle a tribe called James? And he was like, I bet I know more about hip hop than you do. And I was like, right, that's the problem. That's the problem, James.
Are you gatekeeping hip hop?
I just don't think that a man who's blonde over the age of 12 should be that obsessed with hip hop.
I think so too, man. It's
because why are you as a man over the age of 12 still blonde?
I've never been blonde. I couldn't answer that.
Right, exactly. I've never been blonde either. Aside from that time at AVN last year when my braids were blonde, that was a very cute look. Remember that? Yeah, that was very cute. I think I should go blonde again.
I think that because I've been living in Japan most of my life, I get really behind things, and my catching up with like American culture is like because they still have DVD rental stores in Japan.
They do.
And CD rental places.
No way.
So I go to like the discount bin, right?
Okay.
So like 2 years ago, I discovered Eminem, and I'm like, this is really
Wait, pause. You discovered Eminem 3 years ago?
Because I never listened to him before. Because I don't.
But like,
So
what are you talking about?
So that
Eminem when I was in like the 5th grade, 4th grade, and I'm 30.
I'm like living in Japan, and I am listening to Japanese music.
He was living in Japan when Eminem first came out.
So, oh my God. Okay. Oh, okay. I, in my mind, thought that you had moved to Japan relatively within like the last 10 years.
No. I've been there like 30 years.
Okay.
30
all
years.
right. You get a pass.
So thank you.
Do you know Nicki Minaj?
I do know who Nicki
Minaj is. Period.
but do you know I once met Rihanna and didn't know who she was?
Oh my God. Really? Was she shocked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oddly. But
what was that like? What was being in her essence like? She's a Pisces.
Is Pisces like February? Which is
yes. February, March.
Which is Aquarius?
February. That is January and February. Mm-hmm.
So if someone's born in early February, they are Pisces or Aquarius?
They're an Aquarius. Mm-hmm. Oh,
I am.
Yeah. I was about to say, yeah, you are.
So the love of my life is born on February 1st. The first actual.
February 1st?
February 1st.
Both my grandmothers were Aquariuses, February 13th and February 16th.
And like all my friends, like close female friends are Pisces. I never actually dated a Pisces. And then
really?
We went on like 2 dates and we were steady.
I mean, Pisces are like, I don't know what reality they're in. It's not the rest of us's reality, but I would love to visit one day. They're just like in La La Land. I don't know. They're just, Pisces are the sluts, but the Sagittarius are the freaks because they're always looking for something different.
I think the Pisces will try everything, which is really wonderful.
Yeah, because they're just delusional. They think this is the game, and that's why. Yeah, my last ex was a Sagittarius. I say was. He's not dead. He's just dead to me. So.
But would you still fuck him?
Would you like me to say? Like
You know what? I would actually. I would still fuck him, and you know what? He had a British accent, so I would definitely still fuck him.
Accents are exciting.
I only went out with him on our first date because he had an accent. It was like right after my first shoot trip to LA. It was like such a crazy trip. I had such a bad time in many aspects, not the shooting part, but like just other aspects. And I got back to New York and I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. This in Atlanta ass man wants to take me on a date. Fine. In Atlanta is what I call England. And so then we went out and I was like, okay, I can kind of rock with this. We dated for 2 years and now I'm single as a Pringle. And as you guys know, I went on that like 2-day long first date. And
He seems promising.
God, he was so hot. He was
You
so
should
hot.
probably tell the story to the
Single-
audience, so they're not. We're just inside joking it.
Single
Okay,
as a
guys.
Pringle.
Guys, I went on a 2-day long first date and I lived to tell the tale. As you can see, my skin is glowing because I was dicked into oblivion. And I suggest that you do it too.
That's postcoital bliss. Postcoital
What?
bliss.
Okay, postcoital bliss.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I feel like they can hear me. I'm really loud. I tend to be pretty loud. My mom said I don't have an inside voice.
I understand, but it's also it sounds different when it's off.
Oh, it does?
Off access, yes.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. So anyway, like I said, I went on a 2-day long first date and it was so good. Guys, should I see him again tomorrow?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because he was like, when are you free? Because I'm going to New York for a couple days on Sunday. And he was like, when are you going to be free? And I was like, we could see each other before I leave. And he was like, okay, like when? And I was like, I mean, Wednesday or Thursday. And he was like, isn't Wednesday tomorrow? And I was like, good, you can read a calendar.
You should do a true test. See if he'll drive you to LAX.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
Okay.
So chocolate apparently simulates the chemicals that are released from having an orgasm. So it's the closest thing you have to postcoital bliss. A lot of people like it so much.
It's good. It's really good. Ooh, it's very good chocolate. It's because it's got the sea salt in there. Ooh.
Why do we not have sea salt gelt? We should have dead sea salt gelt.
I think.
Oh, is that like this?
Yeah,
You should. You guys should tell the Jewish guys who were in the tunnels in Crown Heights to make it. Remember they have room in the factories over there. Why were they in the tunnels? Why were they in the tunnels?
They're making the coins.
We never got to the bottom of why they were in the tunnels.
They're making the coins.
All right. Well, I might have to have my people call their people because we need sea salt in there. I would also like maybe like a cranberry flavor too, like for Christmas. I think that could be good.
Yeah, I don't think the Jews are making something for Christmas.
They're
Yeah, Matt, it's about making money.
exactly. Because if Joe Jackson can have his kids make a holiday album, I know them Jews are bag chasers at the end of the day. Because
Historically, I believe that's the stereotype.
that is a stereotype.
you know what? I never thought about the fact that they were like Seventh-day Adventists. Like the Jacksons.
Oh, I thought Jehovah's Witnesses.
Jehovah's Witness. Thank you.
oh.
So they didn't even celebrate Christmas, but they're making a Christmas.
You know what's
album?
crazy while we're on the subject of
Yes.
the
On the
Jacksons?
subject of what? Of
Jackson.
Michael Jackson? Who's also a Virgo, by the way.
Was.
Oh, whoa.
So I'm at the office of this guy Chodowin, who's like a famous fixer for Yakuza. He's kind of like one of these shadow figures in Japan who connects to politicians and organized crime.
Wonderful.
And on his wall,
single?
there's he's like 80 years old.
Mhm.
Oh, so on his wall, there's like here a second.
But I didn't answer my question.
Oh no, I do. Oh yeah, he is not. He is single,
Okay.
but he's got like. So he's 80 years old.
AJ, nothing but a number, Jake.
I know.
Okay.
I'm also a bag chaser at the end of the day.
He's really loaded. So on his
God, I
wall,
just can't.
on his wall, there is a picture of him
Okay.
and Michael Jackson and the head of the Sumio Shikai. So like the head of this Yakuza group. There's Michael Jackson. I posted on Instagram. Look at Tokyo Vice. Michael Jackson, Chodowin, who's this shadowy figure, and he's shaking hands with the head of an organized crime group, and is like, and I'm like, did Michael Jackson have any idea?
Oh yeah,
He was sitting
yeah.
there with the Yakuza boss. He's like, of course they didn't. And I'm like, and why are you with Michael Jackson? He says, because I was Michael Jackson's karate teacher. And I'm
Michael
like,
Jackson could do karate.
Well, of course. How else do you get the kids to, not fucking
That's
wrong?
true. If you can moonwalk, you can do karate.
Well,
I know those.
just one roundhouse and the kid is going down.
No, exactly.
yeah.
One roundhouse and then just like slide him into the back with the moonwalking. That's cute.
and I was like, was he any good as a karate student? He was like, his kata, right? The forms. He was absolutely excellent, but
good. Was he
he sucked at sparring because he was like, trying to protect his face.
Right, exactly.
So like apparently he knew all the moves, but nobody would spar with him, or he wouldn't want to spar because his
Okay, well
face
that
is-
makes sense. You know what? I think that fighting is for ugly people because they have nothing to lose. So I don't physically fight, but I'll just say some shit that you'll never, ever, ever forget. Like one time I told this girl that she wouldn't even exist if her mom had higher self-esteem.
Whoa! Did she cry?
Yeah. And it's really true. She wouldn't.
She probably still thinks about that to this day.
She probably does, and that's my move. I also told her that her behavior is the reason why there's a different cast of characters at her birthday dinner every fucking year.
Well, that's probably true.
Yeah, and you know what? She cried again.
But what did it help improve her life?
I mean, I don't care. I don't care if she lives or dies.
Because you don't like her? But are you friends
Right.
with her? Is she like your friend?
No,
I
she's
mean?
not. She's not my friend anymore. She can kick rocks.
What does kick rocks mean in this sense?
That means that you can go do something else over there and kick rocks.
Like,
I don't mean she shouldn't die.
okay.
Are you sure?
I mean, you should ask her mom.
So you're still friends with her mother?
Honestly, if her mom came in right now, I'd be like, "Oh, bitch, let's catch up." But if she came in, it's on site
Why would you be friends with someone with low self-esteem?
because people who don't take themselves seriously are entertaining to me.
I understand.
What about people who take themselves too seriously?
Also entertaining to me. Also entertaining.
What is not entertaining to you as in a person?
I would say people who are like really into paper straws, not entertaining to me. That means you're a wet blanket and I'm scared of you.
Is anyone into paper straws? Is there actually anyone into this?
I feel like the vegans who are performative are really into paper straws.
They don't use them though,
I've seen them.
intentionally.
I mean, I don't know if they're doing it as a joke or if they're doing it by accident, but I've seen them.
Anyone who's using paper straws intentionally, like, and it's not just forced on them by the fucking restaurant or whatever,
Yes.
probably needs to see
Well-
mental professionals.
Why
Yeah, I
not?
know.
Why don't they just get a metal straw drink from the glass? I don't know.
Or, you know what? Sometimes I actually will just like buy straws, like plastic ones from Amazon. I'll just like keep them in my house so that when I get DoorDash and it's a paper straw, I can just swap it out. I'm somebody who always likes to order 2 drinks whenever I'm anywhere. I must double fist. I know right now I have 1. This is an exception because I'm with 2 people. So I, in a
must
sense, I am double fisting with you guys. Do you want to get fisted?
No, not really.
Okay. I like that you know what that is, but you didn't know what impact play was.
Yeah, that's a weird jump.
Yeah.
Fisting has been around since like the,
Impact play's been around since forever.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's like not a term when I grew up.
What have you guys been doing in Japan?
I'm sure some impact play.
Yeah.
I'm sure some fisting too.
Jake,
I don't think Japan's ever really.
You know,
been that
you
fisting.
know what I did know about Japan though is that you guys have a whole genre of music that is Japanese dance hall. So dance hall is Jamaican music, but there's Japanese dance hall.
Oh yeah, the
Where it's
Japanese
like
are really good at it.
I was like, why can't I understand anything that this dance hall song is saying? Is my patois that bad? And then I realized, no, Addis, they're speaking Japanese in a Jamaican style. It's really good though.
like
It's really good.
Japanese ska is really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not surprised that the
Yeah, like
dance hall.
I was like, oh wow, this song's kind of good, and then I was like, wait, I can't understand a word, and then I felt really embarrassed. But it turns out, no, I'm actually a good Jamaican that I could be able to think about why I can understand it. Wow, I'm not a Jafakan.
the Japanese are really just about that. They're like, oh, we're going to take this thing that's pretty cool and we're going to innovate on it. We're
Mhm.
just going to make it ours.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like the Borg.
Okay, but
Uh,
what things do you not like about Japan?
Wow. Okay. One of the things you have to understand about Japan that is strange is Japan is really xenophobic and it's really racist, but historically it's been this kind of like, forgive me if I get into Star Trek metaphors here because it's probably the easiest way to explain it.
Okay.
So where most racism is kind of like the Klingon, we will conquer you, lower inferior people who are not warriors.
Mhm.
Like Japanese are kind of like the Borg. They've always been like, we're going to assimilate you. We're going to take over your country
Okay.
and we're going to make you just like us so that you will be better human beings.
Okay.
So that you can enjoy life.
And that's why
Kinda like the
Chinese people
French.
don't like them.
Yeah, well, look what they did in China.
Right, exactly. A lot.
I mean, so before they annexed Korea, they annexed Okinawa, which we all think of as like being part of Japan, right? But Okinawa was its own independent kingdom. And the Japanese are kind of like, we're going to take you over. We're going to make you Japanese. And if you speak in your own language, we're going to put a dunce sign on your head, and we will make you part of Japan. And this will be better for you. You will thank us. And so they did that to Okinawa. And then they're like, this went over so well that we'll do the same to Korea. Like, so they annexed Korea and they colonized it. And they're like, okay, you're going to worship the emperor and you're going to learn Japanese and speak Japanese and be grateful. And that is sort of Japanese racism. So
no, it is actually. I do have a friend who is Okinawan. Yes, and she was like has said verbatim the same thing. She was like, "Wow, they really thought we were just going to be so excited to be Japanese. Turns out that's not true. Shocker."
Well, I mean,
fork found in kitchen.
I mean, I got into Japan because I was in karate. It's like a pretty nerdy way to go.
So you could have fought Michael Jackson.
I could have maybe fought Michael Jackson.
Would you have punched him in the face?
I would have punched him in the face
Whoa.
if I could have.
Whoa.
But so so it was only in Japan that I was there for a while that that someone one of the teachers sort of laid it on the line for me. He was from Okinawa, and he was like karate is not a Japanese martial art. It is an Okinawan martial art, and it is the art of killing your Japanese oppressor. And I was like, what? And he's like, what do you think? Why do you think we break the boards? And I'm like, I don't know. And he says, this is to break the armor. Why do you think we practice the spear hand? And I'm like, I don't know. So when there's a hole in the armor, we can spear the Japanese oppressor and kill them.
But see, this could also be considered impact play in some examples.
Okay, I'm gonna look at impact play.
Can we explain it to him?
Yeah, I think we should actually.
So what is impact play?
Well, what would impact be, Jake?
That's just like
it's basically like paddles, spanking, slapping.
Oh, it's like a phone book, like when Japanese cops interrogate yakuza.
No, sexually,
in
Jake.
A sexual way.
Oh, okay.
A phone book. I don't know what you're doing in Japan, but a lot.
Wait, do they still have phone books in Japan that you could do that with?
You still have phone books. Yeah.
Oh my god! Wait, I love how they're so advanced, but also so behind.
Oh yeah, everything's pretty much cash over there too.
Oh really?
No. In the last 2 years, because of the influx of tourists, everything's gone to cashless. Actually, there's lots of places now that won't accept cash.
Oh, okay. Well, last time I was there 3 years ago. So
yeah, it has
Where
been
did you go
a
3 years
revolution.
ago? I really want to go to Japan. Well, I'm going to come see you in Tokyo.
Oh, I was just in Tokyo. Like Tokyo is so massive that all 3 times I've been to Japan, I've never made it out of Tokyo.
Okay.
Because with Tokyo, imagine Manhattan density with LA sprawl.
Oh,
so
wow.
the Manhattan density is everywhere.
It's a state. It's a
yeah.
state. It's a city-state. It's huge.
Whoa.
There's cities within Tokyo.
Yeah, they're actually called
I
cities.
heard about Shibuya. I heard about that.
Shibuya is so overpopulated these days. Like, I will do anything to avoid going through Shibuya Station.
Oh, really?
I will go 15 minutes out of my way not to go through there.
That's how I feel about the Bleecker Street station in Manhattan. I do not stop at Bleecker Street. I will stop at Spring Street and walk my way over there.
Yeah, that's smart.
I don't like it. There's too many stairs. It is improperly built, and I just don't like what's going on over there. And also, Spring Street is where the skaters hang out, and so I get to walk by hot guys.
Win-win.
Win-win.
Exactly.
Can you surfboard yourself? Not surfboard, sorry, skateboard.
I don't know how to skateboard. I don't know how to drive. I don't know how to surf. I don't know how to change a light bulb. I don't know how to build IKEA furniture.
No one knows how to do the last thing.
You know what? My mom does. And I didn't even know how to change a light bulb until lockdown because I never had to change
Wait. You never changed the light bulb? This is like the beginning of a terrible Polish joke.
I actually haven't. because I went to boarding school, so somebody always changed it for me, or I had somebody else to do it for me. And then the light went out one day, and I was like, "Oh no!" And I had to call a boy to help me do it. And I still don't know how to do it now. Are any boys free to change my light bulb?
Wow. That would be like, okay, Polish jokes are like a thing in my use, but it would be like, how many people does it take to change a light bulb with Addis?
Like a lot.
Like
because they're all gangbanging me with impact. It's a lot.
Man, if there's proper lighting, it's being filmed.
You know what? I have not done somebody asked me today if I'd done a DP yet. I haven't done a DP yet. I haven't done a double vag. I haven't done a gangbang.
Don't you think a double vag is kind of like
gay?
Gay. Well, and also
yes.
And then also not healthy.
I think there's a lot of things that get done in the industry that are not healthy, but I feel like a double vag is actually probably more doable for me than a DP. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I could do a double vag with like minimal training.
But okay, so you've never done a DP. Wouldn't that be like a premium thing? Like someone should pay you like extra because there's
Yeah, exactly. But I haven't done it yet. So like, your bride price kind of raises, so to speak, and the longer you hold out for it.
'Cause I know enough. I know enough about porn that would be like her first DP.
Yes, exactly. Or people do that with their first anal back in the day when it was a thing, their first interracial, and that's not a thing anymore because,
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, because of racism,
So first interracial, the fact that it has gone away as a category is a sign that we are progressing as a society.
No, people aren't getting paid more for it anymore. People are still definitely calling it IR.
They're still calling it, yeah, but like your first interracial scene isn't something that's like a debut anymore. It's not like, oh wow, she finally fucked a black guy.
And that's the fucked up part about it is it's only a black guy. If it was an Asian guy, it's not an IR.
It's not IR, no. It must be white girl, black guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Addis isn't getting an IR rate for fucking white dudes.
No, and I'm not getting some sort of special rate for fucking Isaiah Maxwell in the butt. I already did that and it was normal.
How was Isaiah's butt?
My butt was great. You know what? So I feel like there's two kinds of bad butt days, right? When you're doing an anal scene. There's like your butt just won't open and like it just, it can't fit. And then there's like when there's mess. And you know what? When I was shooting in Budapest, I had the former where like the butt just wouldn't open. I finished the scene. It was my first BGG anal scene. So me, another girl, anal, great. But I felt like I finished the scene, but I didn't do as well as I wanted to. Like I personally wanted to. Then there was the scene with Isaiah Maxwell. You know when a basketball player like misses his shot and he feels like he can't play ball anymore? I gotta play ball. So I was like really nervous about this. I phoned Tommy King. I'm like, Tommy King, I gotta prep for this anal scene with Isaiah Maxwell. Like, what do I do? And she was like, okay. Well, he's really long and straight, but not super thick. So as long as you can get your sphincter to go straight, you'll be fine. And so I trained. I was good. And then there's this thing that happens. It starts with a P, and I do not remember what it's called. It's not
Prolapse.
No, it's not that.
Oh,
it's a different thing. But basically, it's when your body. No, it's basically when your body is so stimulated and you're like really deeply and
Pilates.
And also no.
Okay.
And also you're really relaxed, and where everything at the top of the colon is it just all relaxes and comes out. And so there was mess all over Isaiah Maxwell. And I just couldn't stop. And you know what? I ended up just finishing the scene in pile driver, so I would be upside down and gravity would take the lead.
That was a good solution.
Thank you. That scene came out for all black X. I would definitely go watch it if you're into that kind of thing. You can't see any of the mess, and I had a great time, and I would definitely shoot with him again.
So when you prepare for an anal scene, is there like something you recommend to clean out your system?
Well, you know what? Honestly, for me, I stop eating by 5 o'clock the night before. It doesn't matter how much I eat. Like I will just gorge myself so that I am totally good to go the next day, to give my body enough time to digest and everything. I also really like the Metamucil fiber gummies. Those are really good for just making sure that everything just like moves through. And then if you need any like sizers or butt plugs, just start stretching like, I don't know, a couple days to even a day before, but like don't overstretch. You don't want your asshole to be like tired. Like you're not going to do anal the night before to prep for the next anal scene. Like it's like you wouldn't sprint before doing a marathon, Don't do too much. Don't run 10 miles before the marathon.
So when you want to stretch yourself, is it better to have one that like vibrates or not vibrates?
Oh, not vibrates, because the vibration is more about the pleasure. Stretching is about the performance. I'm here to win.
The Metamucil gummy thing is nice to know.
Oh yeah, and they taste really good too. They're orange flavored. Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to pick up some for my girlfriend. Not for that, but because
why not?
Well, right. Maybe for that too as well. But because like we're both at the age like she's just turned 40. I'm like 56.
Oh, you look good. 56 where? Couldn't tell.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. But we're at the age where we both get like the colonoscopy, right? And it's like in Japan that's part free because we have like essentially free medical care. But it's like, what do you do to clean out your system rather than
they give you the meds here in the States?
Well, they give you the
right, exactly.
But even before you take the meds, it's so unpleasant. I'd rather sort of like be clean the night before, so like that when I take the meds, I don't have to like deal with like I'm not trapped in the bathroom for hours and hours.
No, oh my God, you're not. You're not. I mean, at least with the Metamucil stuff, it's kind of like, you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm ready to go. And so you're all cleared out.
With the colonoscopy meds, you just don't leave. You
don't?
Yeah, it's bad.
I've never gone to colonoscopy before. Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you suggest it?
I mean, you're going to have to do it at some point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're really young. You don't have to worry about it yet.
That's true. I am really young.
Well, enjoy being alive when we're both dead. Enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy eating gummy metamescals for fun, you know?
Right, exactly, because Snap is gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be eating that.
Well, you should keep the calories then. Don't try to flush them out.
That's true. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe with Snap going away, we'll actually see body trends trend more towards being thick? Question mark. I don't know. I feel like the next body trend will actually be like people
Preserve fat.
Yeah, exactly. I think that'll like weirdly come back in a way.
Well, just because the value meal is still cheaper than real food.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I feel like there's gonna be way more people who are actually bigger these days, and then people are just gonna be like, fuck it, I'm hot.
I wonder if McDonald's is helping fund the shutdown.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Honestly,
It's so fucking evil. I mean, okay. So
that's a conspiracy that I could believe.
So-
I think we'll be actually pigeonholed into thinking that thicker bodies are beautiful again. Because right now we're still in the Ozempic heroin chic era. Yeah, that's cool. But I think people are gonna be like, let's focus on the real shit. We still gotta fuck and we still gotta eat.
we gotta eat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're talking conspiracy theories, right, about the shutdown.
Yeah, let's do it.
So,
Mhm.
so here, I'm gonna plug my book here a second.
Okay.
Devil Takes Bitcoin.
Let me see it. What's it called? The Devil Takes Bitcoin. Cool. Love it.
Cryptocurrency and things. Okay, I had to rewrite this book twice.
The whole thing?
Yes, I had to rewrite major parts of it because Donald Trump keeps pardoning the criminals in this book.
Mm.
So he pardoned. First, he pardoned. Have you ever heard the Silk Road? Oh, sorry.
Yes, I've heard of it.
Okay.
Mm.
Did you ever buy anything from the Silk Road?
No.
I'm just
Good answer.
I mean, if I'd been around and known about it, I might have tried.
Yeah.
Have you ever fired up a Tor browser?
Yes, I fired up a Tor browser. A
Mm.
Tor browser, yes, definitely.
When you were
I've definitely been on the dark web, yes.
when you were addressing the group and you're like, you have to fire up a special browser. I'm just like, does Jake actually know what a Tor browser is, or is he just dumbing it down for these people?
I am dumbing it down for people. I think I mentioned the Tor browser somewhere there. Yeah, I mean, I think Japan had its own file exchange server called Winnie that some Kyoto University professor had done. And that was like Japan's own homegrown dark web. You could find so much interesting shit on there.
Okay, like what? Like are we finding kidneys? Are we finding rare monkeys?
Oh, well, I found the leaked files of the organized crime section of the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department on there.
Yeah, that's pretty major.
And a lot of tentacle porn. I mean, that wasn't what I was looking for, but
You just happened to find
it
it.
just happened.
You're like tentacles found me. I didn't find tentacles.
No,
Right.
it got leaked onto the internet because the cop who was in charge of those files was downloading tentacle porn and he uploaded the police files.
Okay. So the tentacles did find you.
They did find me.
Yes, of course.
The tentacle search on there.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah, they wiggled their way.
I mean, the guy's made $1 billion in cryptocurrency, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And he made $1 billion in cryptocurrency by basically taking the head of Binance, which is this giant cryptocurrency firm, and saying we'll give you a pardon and let you out of jail if you build this cryptocurrency platform for us. It's just so fucking corrupt.
Yes. Wait, why did we start talking about that again?
Because we're talking about the shutdown. Is there
Right,
conspiracy?
right.
Various conspiracies.
Well,
I bet you maybe McDonald's is part of the conspiracy.
There's one conspiracy that I do believe. I think that aliens live in the ocean and not in the sky, and that's why we're not supposed to go that deep in the ocean. They live in the sea.
I saw a movie about that called Underneath that was kind of like that.
See, and we're always discovering new aquatic life every couple of years. I don't believe that.
So do you think that weird aquatic life is their genetic experiments getting loose?
Yes, actually, I do. Because what do you mean I'm not allowed to go that deep down there?
Pressure will kill you.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Are you saying the underwater people killed Ocean Gate?
Yeah, actually, I am. I'm
Yeah,
saying they killed the
Wasn't-
billionaires in the submarine.
Yeah, it wasn't just faulty, shitty construction. It was the underwater.
They
people.
killed the billionaires in the submarine. Absolutely.
He knew too much. Clearly.
Remember when we were like, "Oh my God, guys, the oxygen is running out for the billionaires"? No, the guys they definitely died before that.
Oh yeah, no, their bodies went.
Exactly. But
Yeah, they recreate models of the decompression
Yes.
and how explosive it was. They were
What is your opinion of people climb Mount Everest and do crazy? I mean, not even crazy stuff. Have to do these incredibly expensive adventures. Do they deserve to die if they go on these things?
I mean,
Or should we feel sorry for them?
well, aren't they usually white?
Yes. they
Yeah.
are
Okay.
rich
So
white
that's my
people.
opinion that they're usually white, and that's really obvious. So I think white people should just keep doing the things that make them happy.
I agree. I agree. And as no longer a member of the honorary whites, because now being Jewish.
Oh, right, because you're Japanese.
No, that would actually make him an honorarian.
It would actually.
You know, the Japanese were really thrilled when the South Africans made them honorary whites.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They were like,
I thought the Germans did that first.
They're like, finally, we conquered Caucasia. Wow, the caucasity. That's insane.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah. White people, please go.
You know, when I was in college, I used to walk up to white people, me and my best friends who are also black, and we'd be like, Jake, just say the N-word. It's okay. It's just your friends, Addis and what's her face. We don't tell anyone. Just say the N-word. We want to hear you say it. It's all right. And half of them would be like, no, please, Addis, please. And the other half would be like, nigger.
They'd whisper it like that?
Yeah, they would actually.
They would
because they don't want the others to hear him say it, so they whisper it. Sexy like.
The only time my father has ever spanked me in my entire life was when I said the N-word, and I didn't even know what it meant. But I was really angry at him.
What's the context? Like, are we?
I mean, he did grow up in Missouri.
I did.
No, exactly. But like, are we like rapping a song, or are we like describing Terry?
Look, I grew up in a time when rap didn't even exist.
Well, so
So I got mad at my father and I called him like the N-word, and he was like, "That's a terrible word to use," and he spanked me.
I love that you're so old that the N-word didn't even exist when you were.
The N-word existed, but rap didn't exist.
It didn't exist in music.
Rap.
Oh, it didn't exist in music. Oh, okay. I was like, wow, you're old as fuck. 56.
Oh, well,
It'd be like 156 for the N-word not to exist.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, he must be a vampire.
When did Grandmaster Flash write the message? When did that come out?
Oh, that's like late 70s.
No, that's not 70s. That's got to be 80s.
Oh, I want to say like 78, 79.
Well, either way, I wasn't born yet because I'm young.
My parents didn't have unprotected sex till later.
Exactly, around Christmas time. That's why I'm a Virgo.
It can't be the 80s. It can't be the 70s.
Okay.
Wait a second. Okay, we got to look this up.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Tell me.
Mm.
When?
I'm on it.
Guys, this drink was really good. So
82. Okay.
Okay, 82. So rap is just starting. It's like 82.
Rap is just starting.
It's like 1984, 1985.
Mm-hmm.
I am working at this community radio station called KOPN 89.5 FM.
You remembered all of that.
Because there was nothing to do in Columbia, Missouri.
Okay.
So I did this, radio show. I was working in the news team. I was very excited.
Yes.
And somehow I managed to get in charge of the music library.
Okay.
So, and this is a time when we had records,
Mm-hmm.
these vinyl discs,
Mm-hmm.
that, and we had like 10,000 records in our library.
Okay, and you knew where all of them were?
She knows hipster. She knows what records are.
So
No, exactly, yeah.
So
I was on Tumblr, man. I know what I'm talking about. I know ball.
So we had to color code them all because otherwise you can't keep track of them.
Sure.
And then the company that made the colors made color tape went out of business, like the main maker of color tape. So we had a colored tape shortage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on there. We're having a station meeting. And I'm in charge of running the record library and the catalog and the labeling system.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a nerd.
Mm-hmm.
And so the soul programmers say, we want to create a category for rap because we're getting a lot of hip hop and rap records in there.
Okay.
And it's confusing to have them in the soul section.
Sure.
And I raised my hand and I said, in my squeaky voice, like, I'm so sorry. We have a limited supply of tape, and I can't afford to dedicate a section to what is a novelty like the Chipmunks. It has no staying power.
You know what? He said, I got my good coins, right? We cannot afford. I love that you did that. Wow.
I was never so wrong in my whole life.
I love that. I love that you were wrong and proud.
I was wrong and proud. I liked it too. I was like, this is great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't think it would. I didn't think it would survive. I thought it was just like a
Flash in the pan.
flash in the pan.
Exactly. So like you didn't even think that Nicki Minaj would come out the gate saying, first things first, I'll eat your brains, and then I'm gonna start rocking gold teeth and fangs, because that's what a motherfucking monster do. Hairdresser from Milan, that's the monster do. Monster Giuseppe heel, that's the monster shoe. Young Money, it's the roster and the monster crew. And I'm all up in the bank with the funny face. And if I'm fake, I know this because my money ain't.
No, I mean, I always knew Nicki Minaj was a musical genius. And
Right,
lyrical
exactly.
genius.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not that far behind.
I have a lot of
pick up on the
thoughts on
important
rap. Many thoughts. I think the best rapper of the the 2010s or 2000 to 2010 was probably Lil Wayne. That's my theory. Because he writes everything off dome, doesn't write it down. How do you say safe sex is great sex? Better wear that late text before you get that late text.
No, Lil Wayne is great.
He's amazing because we would have no Nicki, no Drake without him. But then again, we'd have no Wayne without Birdman.
What is it? Wow.
And we would not have Watch the Throne or What a Time to Be Alive if he and Birdman hadn't done like Father Like Son. I know a lot about rap.
He has a great song that has some Christmas song references that about everybody should get a mistress for Christmas or something, and it rhymes with MILF.com somewhere along there. And I was like, this man is a lyrical genius.
No, exactly, because he said real G's move in silence like lasagna.
Yeah. I mean,
hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
He is. Yeah, no one.
Right.
I was a huge fan of DMX. I know that's really classic.
X gonna give it to you. I know that one. I know.
What a maniac of a human being.
Yeah, I feel like if he was around now, especially like in his prime during this whole Diddy trial, it would be a field day. He'd be having a field day.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
I'm sorry that he decided to leave this earth.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
He was just pure entertainment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, him and 50 Cent. Oh my God. You remember when 50 Cent said, Floyd Mayweather, if you can read 10 pages of a Harry Potter book, I'll donate to your charity of choice. Do you remember that? Because he couldn't fucking read. And now I see why people tried to shoot him so many times.
Oh, yeah, because he is a troll. Or the fact that, he bought a whole fucking, couple rows at a fucking John Wall
He did. Oh, my goodness.
He is.
That's
he
a
is
dedicated
amazing.
hater.
He is amazing.
Very dedicated hater.
It takes, I have an admiration for people who crush their enemies with great precision. I guess that's an Aries thing, man.
I think it is. I don't know what sign 50 Cent is.
Doesn't that conflict with your vows?
Well, that
right.
told me. That's before I took my vows.
Right, because he's having sex if nobody's harmed. That's why. He likes to watch. He's a voyeur.
Not really. I'm more of a participator.
Ooh. Okay, let me find out, Jake.
He did invite you to Japan before the show started.
Oh, he did. Right, exactly. So what are we going to get up to in Japan? We're going to find some Harajuku girls?
And there's not many Harajuku girls left.
There
actually are a couple sex clubs if you really into if your kink is having sex in front of people.
Okay.
Oh, but there is also a really fun thing called Department H, which is this giant weird fetish ball that starts at midnight. Everybody has to bring their own bottle, and they have a drag show with all the people are dressed up as giant animated creatures. And then they've got bondage and.
Oh, that sounds like fun. We could do that. Why did I just remember this? I went on a date once with this Japanese guy. It lasted 1 day, not 2 days like my other first date that I just went on. So, just mediocre. He could barely speak English though, and so we kept communicating through food that we would order. That's the only way that we could communicate. And he had a very thick dick, short but huge balls. I remember that. I hope he's okay. I saw him the other day in Brooklyn. He was walking right by Partners Cafe in Williamsburg. And I was like, oh my God, hi. And he was like, and he still couldn't speak English.
But he's trying.
He waved back.
Well, I think it's good for people to know that there are Japanese guys with huge penises because that's a stereotype.
No, I didn't say huge. I said it was thick.
Thick.
It was girthy.
Girthy.
He was Girthmaster before Girthmaster was Girthmaster. You know what I mean? But he was very nice, and I love that he still remembered me, and he tried to speak English, but he ultimately couldn't. And I love that he's so true to himself that even several years later, he cannot say hello. I love that about him. But we just got this new drink. Okay, so this is the blackberry and lemon social tonic. Do you want to try yours too?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna try mine. Okay. Oh yeah, you had to try that. I like that you weren't okay double fist. Oh, you want to put it in the cup. This is why.
No. Actually, I thought we're gonna pour it in there. In Japan, I should actually pour your drink and you pour my
ready?
drink.
Cheers! Hey, big balls. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I like the other one better.
This is kind of weak ass.
Whoa!
Sorry,
that was crazy. I do like it. Try it. You try it.
It kind of tastes like they sell that pomegranate juice. It's not really pomegranate juice. It's got vitamins and
right?
stuff in it.
Right, that's it. Right, exactly. Well, we like Gia better. So Gia, if you're watching this,
you're not going to sponsor my show. I like alcohol.
Please sponsor.
No. If you're watching this, we love you over here. Thank you, Gia.
Sponsor a show about drinking, and even though you're a non-alcoholic.
Because you know what, you can actually use the Gia to make your own alcoholic beverages.
But
This tastes better
like-
than any margarita I've ever had.
This is great. Yeah.
but I have brown liquor and ice.
You're like, why would I want to mess up a good thing?
Exactly.
Completely off the subject.
Off the subject.
But so you were a long distance runner, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Like when you were in high school and you're doing long distance running,
Mhm.
are you allowed to like wear earphones or like? listen
No,
to
you're
music?
not. You're not actually.
Like, how do you handle it? Because I get so fucking bored.
If I'm running by myself, it is really hard to stay engaged without headphones. If I'm running with other people, it's pretty easy, actually. That's the entertainment. But yeah, when you're in high school, you run about 25 to 30 miles a week. So you're looking at a season of about 300 miles when you're in high school, which is when you should be replacing your sneakers. So if you've gotten into long distance running and you don't know when to replace your shoes, every 300 miles, which is about the amount that a high schooler runs in a cross country season.
So every 300 miles, like how
You
often?
need new shoes. So if you're running 25, 30 miles a week for every 4 months, if you're running it like consistently.
Do you have to replace the whole shoe?
Yes.
I mean, you can't just replace like the insoles. Like you can't just like put like
no,
Dr.
because
Scholl's
there's
things?
other parts of the shoe that also get worn down.
So what do you think about while you're running?
Oh, I imagine myself in very fun but unrealistic scenarios. It's like my own choose your own adventure time in my head.
Well, for example,
Well, I think about how fun it would be to almost be my own Noah's Ark and choose who gets to come on my boat.
That metaphor?
No.
Okay. I was just like, I was taking on two of every kind.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. No, I think about who I would bring on my boat. I imagine myself going on like a really cool White Lotus like vacation and like what the characters would be like. Or I imagine like what my life would be like if I didn't lose my virginity in the boys' dorm, the boarding school, all kinds of things like that.
did you see the last episode, like the season maybe before this one, where they had the strange ladyboy monologue?
Of course.
What did you think that meant? I thought it was incredibly well written.
Oh, I mean, I thought he was just basically becoming himself and realizing that he liked trans women, right?
But I mean, it sounded like he tried every single sexual thing and then decided, and then just came back to being who he was.
Well, it's probably because he was like, oh, maybe I'm seeking out trans women because I think there's something wrong with me or that I need like a more crazy thrill. But at the end of the day, I just like chicks with dicks. That's it.
I don't know. I think it didn't sound like he had sort of completely lost interest in sex.
No, it didn't. It didn't sound like that. It sounded like he was like, okay, I'm seeking out this thing that's like wild to me and like seems like deviant. And I don't really know why, but maybe it just means that I need to seek out something else that's crazy. And none of those things worked. And at the end of the day, he just likes chicks with dicks.
What does he end up doing in this series? Like, I didn't miss the next episode.
Oh, I mean, he's not really a part of the last episode where like all of the shooting happens and everybody dies. But
Spoilers.
I'm so sorry that you didn't get to see the show that came out a year ago. Oh
Spoilers.
my god, guys, sorry, that's my strike one.
Well, okay.
No, not your,
this-
that is far beyond your strike one.
They're actually one of the characters from the first season was really I met him on the street in New York. I was walking around with my friend Amara. We were leaving Soho House, and he is across the street. And I was like, "Oh my god, Amara, that's so and so." I'm not going to say his name on here. And she was like, "Oh my god!" And so he waved at me, and I was like, "Oh, why is he waving at me for free? He totally wants to fuck me." And so I walked across the street, and he was like, "Oh, hey, pretty girl," and I was like, "Hey." And we start chatting, and he's like, "Oh, like." What's your sign? I'm like, I'm a Virgo. He tells me his sign. And I was like, and he's like, oh, we should hang out. And I was like, well, you would need my phone number for that, right? And he was like, yeah. And then we leave. And Amara's like, wow, how did you know him? And I was like, oh, I've never seen him outside of my screen, but I just knew that men don't do anything they don't feel like they have to do. Why are you paying attention to me? You don't know who I am. You totally want to fuck me. And that we did.
How was that?
It was actually pretty good.
How many dates? How long?
Oh, you know what? It was just, we met up later that evening and just did the womp, womp, womp for a few hours. It was really fun.
That sounds delightful.
It was
So your instincts were right on.
They always are.
Is it? I mean, are you?
I'm every woman. It's all in me.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I've only dated one Virgo in my entire life. I'm
And
not going to say her name. She was like the principal's daughter. So you have to be listening to.
period.
And she was Catholic. Like,
Was she a freak?
well, because she would only do anal because she wanted to save her virginity.
Yes,
so
she was a freak.
it was so good. and it was,
Was that your first anal?
yeah. And
Whoa, you could have paid Vixen a premium for that one.
But the problem with my place was,
Mhm.
well, first of all, she could drive and I couldn't drive.
Okay.
I always dated people older than me because I never had a driver's license. It was important.
Oh, that was your workaround.
What a workaround, one of the workarounds.
Love it.
But like I lived in this house with had no privacy. Like my room was like in the middle of this hall. The house is weirdly designed, so like there's no place to fuck. So the only place to fuck was like the barn, but I'm allergic to hay. So like every time like we'd like after we'd have sex together, like I'd go and my eyes would be like swollen shut, so you could just see the blacks in my
Oh my
eyes.
God, you're like fucking. Wow, you sound like Mario while he's fucking. That's awesome.
I can't imagine what Mario sounds like he's fucking, but probably.
He probably sounds
You
like.
lived it.
Woo! Yeah, right. Exactly. It was just you. Exactly. Oh, it's
Wow,
me, I'm Mario.
Oh, you're just oozing liquids from all your holes.
Yeah. Wow, that's incredible. So, would you ever have sex in a barn again?
Yes, I would.
Have you?
Because I think the urge to have sex defies all of your other like, your common sense.
True. That is so true.
I mean, for good sex, there's very few things.
I once actually, I really wanted to fuck this guy, and I was at his house, and he had explosive diarrhea, but I didn't know this, and I was so horny that we ended up fucking, and he was obviously fine and clean and whatever, but he was like, I really didn't think that we were gonna fuck, and I was like, why? And he was like, because I was just blowing up the toilet, and I was like, wait, so my pussy's so good, you defied your stomach to fuck again? Yeah. Pussy talented. It do cartwheels.
I'm curious. What is the dumbest thing you've ever done for sex?
Ooh, the dumbest thing I've ever done for sex is fall in love.
I think that was beyond your control. How about conscious decision you've made for sex?
Ooh. The dumbest thing I've ever done was for sex. And see, I've had sex with like hundreds of people, so I'm actually really thinking back in my Rolodex. Oh, I think the dumbest thing I ever did for sex was ignore the fact that even though he was really hot, he brought his pet snake over.
Are you turned off by? Are you bothered by snakes?
I'm not bothered, but it was just like unnecessary.
I mean, that's a weird, like, how many times did y'all hung out at that point?
We did the same school, so I like definitely knew him, and that was the first time. I think that was the first time I had anal. One of the first few times. So he not only brought his pet snake over, but he put it in my butt. And I'm thinking,
What a bad boy. What a bad boy. I got a snake and I'm going to put it in your ass.
yeah, exactly. And you know what? Now saying that out loud, I'm like, oh, those two things totally go together. Of course, the guy with the pet snake wanted to put it in my butt. He probably put the snake in his butt.
Let's hope not. Bestiality's bad.
Well, it is really bad. But he was kind of a weird guy. But
I guess I don't know if this is so weird, but I really wanted to get in bed with this really hot African American girl I was sort of courting.
You recorded. Why did that sentence sound like it was from the 1950s? African American girl that I was courting.
No. You would have used the hard or the soft N word.
Right, exactly. He would have said, so there was a colored girl. That
I saw her at the special drinking fountain.
Right, exactly. I saw her at the discotheque.
That's the 70s.
No, it was,
You're right. That's the 70s.
so we were at a club and I always wanted to impress her, and I was like, the vibes were very good. And then this guy grabbed her ass, and I was like thinking, and he grabbed her ass, and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I took his hand, and I learned Aikido, and for the first time I ever used Aikido, and I threw him to the floor.
Wait. So you stepped in with your martial arts and said, "No, that's my shorty."
It's kinda, yeah.
What?
Get your hands off of this
You're
guy.
insane. And you know what? That would have worked on me.
And it did. It worked great.
Oh, it did? Oh, it did. You
And
cracked?
I told him, like, I said, buddy, you can either leave
Okay.
or I can break your arm. What'll it be?
Whoa.
So he left, and she was like, you didn't have to do that. And I said, well, he was getting quite handsy with me. And then like in a dream, she was like, well, you can be handsy with me. And then we got into bed.
And then you cracked.
And did I crack?
Cracked is the new slang term that the kids are using for having sex. Like instead of you fucked, you'd be like, yeah,
We
I
cracked?
I cracked, yeah.
I cracked. It was delightful.
Banged, cracked.
Right, exactly.
Is that like
You had sexual intercourse.
A sexual intercourse.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
My back, my pussy, my crack kind of thing.
Well, no,
No,
that's asshole.
You're not serious. Oh my goodness.
Wait, you came on the show expecting serious?
No, I came on the show expecting 2 nice Jewish boys, and I don't know what I got.
I'm antiquated, you know.
Okay,
I'm like in
sure.
a time warp.
Sure, but yes, I was telling you guys earlier today that
But-
somebody told me that I was a shiksa. Can you explain?
Oh, a shiksa is a non-Jewish girl,
yes.
like a goy.
But like a slutty one, right?
No, a
No.
shiksa, a shiksa is a sexy goy. So,
Mhm.
but and also it usually implied that she is slutty and not too bright.
And also
Ah.
leading the nice Jewish boy on the road of temptation. And
Oh, okay. So she's kind of like the Medusa.
oh, Medusa turned motherfuckers to stone.
Who am I thinking?
A
that-
siren,
Yes, thank you. That's what I'm thinking of.
different mythology.
Different mythology, different
I don't know
woman.
about-
Very sorry.
I don't know about that, but like growing up with like Jewish women who are very overbearing and complain and whine a lot, and
Yes.
it's kind of a stereotype. Like the last thing I would do is fuck with a Jewish woman. And all my life I've only fucked one Jewish girl, and it was we were both high on hash. We were in France,
What?
like really good hash.
Okay.
And she said, 'cause she knew me from Japan. She's like, I bet you're one of those guys who's got this yellow fever. I bet you've never fucked a Jewish girl in your life. And I said, I never have, but I could try.
And was it fun?
Oh, it's great. It was really good.
Period.
It wa-
She said, "Let me pop this dreidel."
Yeah.
But you got to remember,
Mazel tov, man.
Jake, as much as, our women are stereotypically overbearing, they also very often have very heavy naturals.
Yeah, like Rachel said it.
I've never been into big tits. Why? I think any guy who's into big tits, no offense to you, it's just had
You're not
never
a big.
been
Are
breastfed.
you into like?
I will call my mother right now, and she will confirm I was breastfed.
Okay.
No, you're right. You know, Rachel Sennett and I were born on the same day. Exact same day, September 19th, 1995. I just watched her new show last night, actually. Have you seen it?
I have not.
It's called I Love LA.
Oh, I saw the previews for it.
Yeah, I just saw it last night. You know what? And it is very, very her. And I think it's done really well. And I think, you know what? It's a good show. I'm waiting to see when it gets great because she's a really good writer. So, Rachel, if you're listening to this, I look forward to watching the rest of your show. I think it's good.
And
What's the
hopefully,
show called?
I Love LA.
and hopefully HBO doesn't do her like they did Jake.
No, exactly.
They gave us 2 seasons. We got 2 seasons and we landed it where we wanted to land. So I have no complaints.
I have a complaint. There's not a third season.
Well,
Third season would be nice.
third season would be nice. What would you have done in the third season, Jake?
We would have probably had a storyline about the Om Shinriko cult. There was a cult in Japan that spread nerve gas on the subways and made hundreds of people ill and
That's
killed
crazy.
a couple of people.
And so, for people who don't know what your show's about, can you explain what it is?
Oh, so Tokyo Vice
Mhm.
is based on my book. It's about being a police reporter in Japan and covering the Yakuza and organized crime and lots of other violent crimes.
Okay.
So I did that for like 12 years,
Wow.
12 and a half years,
Damn.
which was interesting because Japan doesn't have a lot of crime, but
Yeah.
when it does have crime, it's fucking crazy.
When there's crime, there's crime.
And it's crime. It's like, well, the first big case we ever did was about this husband and wife who were dog breeders
Okay.
and ran a pet shop. They were also serial killers.
Oh, right.
So after a period of 10 years, they'd like 10 to 15 people around them had vanished.
Mhm.
And my job was to find out, as the police were investigating, what had happened to this one Yakuza boss and his driver,
Mhm.
who were customers of the pet shop owner. And clearly, like, the last person, the Yakuza with Endo-san before he vanished was with this pet shop owner. And so, like, I got to know Endo's mistress. I got to know all his Yakuza buddies. I got to be friends with the cop.
Mhm.
Um,
And you're just a nice Jewish boy.
I know, just a nice juice. I also had to learn to drink. Like, I never drank in college because I was living in this Zen Buddhist temple.
Uh-huh.
I was a very,
Wait, so you started doing this in college?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So,
Mhm.
but when you go on the police beat, all the cops drink.
Yes.
All the cops drink, and also the Japanese law says that, that an officer can get arrested or fired or lose his job for telling you anything about an investigation that's in place. So the pretext we have is that we're just getting drunk, and that we're so drunk that nobody remembers what happened.
Right.
So you have to drink, and you can't take notes. So you go out to the cops to their homes,
Mm-hmm.
and you bring booze, and sometimes they have booze, and then you drink all night.
Okay.
And then there's a taxi waiting for you that the company provides, or a car. And then you have to write down everything that was said was important so you can get a scoop before you pass out.
Yes.
And I did this for years and years.
Oh.
So and I don't even really like alcohol, and
I feel like method acting for you.
kinda.
Okay.
And so finally, I quit the job and I go back to the United States. And I never drank at home because I had this, because a reporter warned me, if you start drinking at home alone, you'll become an alcoholic. Like everybody becomes an alcoholic.
Okay.
So I'm home for a week and I start getting the shakes really bad. And I'm
Oh
like,
my God. Whoa.
And I'm like, what is happening? And I thought, like, I cut down smoking because I don't want to smoke in front of my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't figure out what it was. And then I realized, oh, I'm probably an alcoholic.
Yes.
Like I'm probably from drinking all the time, almost every night.
Mhm.
Now that I've stopped, I'm really nervous and I couldn't
Yeah.
stop shaking. I was like, oh, this must what it was. So I looked it up and it's like, oh yeah, I have all the signs of being
Yes,
alcoholic.
Yay, the DTs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the DTs. And I was like, but the things, if you would ask me, like, am I an alcoholic? I would say no, because I only drank when I was on the job.
Or Dr. Drew, you weren't. Dr. Drew says you're only an alcoholic if it negatively impacts your life.
That's true. He did say that. I heard it. And that's why I kept drinking.
Who is this Dr. Drew?
Mhm.
You don't know who Dr. Drew is, really?
Is this different from Dr. Dre?
Yeah,
What?
quite a bit.
Yeah, Dr. Dre is the next episode.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One of them's actually a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't know who Dr. Drew?
No.
Like Loveline, Dr. Drew?
No.
I'm really fascinated by what could possibly be in your search history.
I'm not sure we want to know that.
I know. I'm like this. It could only be the most crazy things. Like, who is NBA YoungBoy?
Who is NBA YoungBoy?
See, he doesn't know.
He should be taking notes on things he has to Google later. You're sending him home with homework.
Exactly. And you're gonna have to look up "Roman Holiday" by Nicki Minaj.
I will look up.
Right,
Roman
but-
Holiday Minaj.
You know, Nick, I feel like a lot of what makes me, really stand out and really enjoy my life in this industry is because I believe in the when they zig, you zag mentality. I think Nicki Minaj is a great example of that because nobody else really had full alter egos and was dressing all crazy before Nicki Minaj did it. And it did set her apart.
Wait, she has an alter ego?
She has many. One of them's named Roman.
I didn't realize that.
When she goes, is it the thanks that I get for putting you bitches on? Is it my fault that all you bitches gone? Should have said a thank you note, you little hoe. Now I'm a rock to cock with a bow. That's Roman. That character is Roman. That's not Nikki. That's Roman.
Well, I know from my intense study of Eminem that he has an alter ego.
Right. Exactly.
Slim
And-
Shady.
His whole band does. D12 is all. They all have alter
yes.
egos.
And they did a song together called Roman's Revenge, right? Mm-hmm.
No.
That song where
I'm
she
gonna
says,
have to-
I am not Jasmine, I am Aladdin. So far ahead, these bums is lagging. See me gagging. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon
You know,
dragon.
you definitely have the poet thing from your father.
Well, yes, I did get a perfect score on my SAT essay, and I'm also Mensa certified, linguistic genius. I only took the test because I had this former best friend whose ex-boyfriend, or I guess boyfriend at the time, but now they're exes. He got kicked out of Hampshire College for a knife fight and was a recovering heroin addict. I don't think it was doing very well. And he mentioned Mensa, and I was like, what's that? And he was like, oh, it's this Genius Institute. And I was like, oh, if this dipshit can pass the test, I can pass the test. So I just went and took it, and here we are.
You're a Mensa member.
Yeah.
And you
And a
how did
whore.
you do? Okay. On the ACTs, is there still like verbal and math? Or is it
Well-
SATs that have verbal and math?
Yes, both of them do. I would say the ACT is a little bit different because there's like the science section, which I always thought was fucking stupid. But yeah, the SAT essay, I remember the question was like, should you be more accepting of strangers or should we be more weary? And I compared Obama's foreign policy plan in 2012 to George Orwell's 1984 and said that we should be more accepting. And they're probably like, who the fuck is this kid? It's Addis, baby.
And you got a great score.
A
Perfect
12
score.
out of 12.
I don't think there was an essay.
My college essay was also exactly 500 words.
I got into the newspaper. In
Me too.
Japan. In Japan, you have to apply for jobs
Mhm.
at newspapers by taking a test.
Does that make sense?
And the question they gave me was gaikokujin, which is like foreigner.
Okay.
Right? So I was able to write a very good essay on
Mhm.
Japan's lack of an immigration policy and how they just kept routinely exploiting one country by giving them free visas, and then when those workers became a problem,
Yeah.
they would just simply revoke the visa and then find another country. to
Well,
exploit.
absolutely. Mhm.
So
Yeah, so I am, yes. But I feel even the like when they zig you zag mentality, I think Alex Earl did that really well because people were all talking all about the clean girl aesthetic, and then she came in and was like, "Get ready with me to get shit faced in Miami," right? And so I feel like I am kind of that same kind of mentality as well in the industry, which does make me stand out. But I'm also a really good performer. So aside from being a public speaker and a writer and model and founder, I'm also able to take dick like a monster.
that's an important quality to have in the porn.
It's
industry.
actually one of the most important qualities to have.
But it is not the only quality to it.
No, it's not. It's not.
What have you won one of the awards?
No, not yet. I actually was nominated for my first 2 industry awards this past fall. So I was nominated for 2 XBiz Europa awards. I just started shooting in Europe this year, which is very exciting. So I was nominated for Best Acting and Best Group Scene. Orgy, not gangbang. And I helped give out the Vanguard Award to Erica Lust with Kazumi and Kalita Fire.
Would you explain the difference between an orgy and a gangbang?
Right. So an orgy is kind of like equal opportunity fucking. Everybody's equal. It's like socialist group sex. Okay. And then a gangbang is where one person's the focus and everyone's tag teaming. That's gangbang.
What is a reverse gangbang?
That is when it's a bunch of girls and one guy.
That sounds heavenly.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're the guy.
Very well, yeah.
You say that until you have no fluids left.
No, exactly. I actually was just talking to somebody about that today. It's like, wow, like he said that he would just like jerk off a lot when he was younger and like 10 times a day. And then his dick would be raw at the end of the day and he'd be like barely like leaking it.
Doesn't he use lubricant? I'm one idiot.
Well, if you're 10 years old and you're jerking off 10 times a day, you're probably not doing the right thing for anything.
Oh, and at some point, lube fails.
Right, because if you're 10 times a day, I'm sure that meat is just it's.
There still has to be enough friction to get the job done.
I guess.
Right,
so.
that's true.
So,
yeah,
that's true. That excellent point.
So yeah, no, but I haven't won my an industry award yet. I'm waiting on that.
But you were on 2 Hustlers back to back, right?
Yes, I'm the first person to shoot 2 consecutive Hustler magazine covers. I was in the
Congratulations.
I was in the AVN Awards campaign for AVN 2024. We just had the campaign come out for 2026, and a lot of my friends are in it, which is really exciting. Yeah, and I was just in Bloomberg's very first documentary about the adult industry. It's all about OnlyFans and who makes money and the economics of it.
Yeah, I saw the documentary. You're really good at it. Oh, wait. And you were also in a regular movie, like a horror movie.
Oh, that
But I haven't seen it yet.
Well, that is actually also a porn movie.
Oh.
So it is they're called features. They're like movie length porn scenes and they take several days to film. But I just couldn't promote the porn part of the trailer on Instagram. But thank you. It is what's shot very well. It looks just like a regular movie.
I love that Jake has done so much more research than I have.
Yeah, he has actually.
That's what I do, man. That's all I do. I'm a journalist.
I know you are an investigative journalist. It makes sense, but it's just like I'm just sitting here like that's news to me.
So Camp Carnage is a porn.
Yes, that is a porn. I'm produced by Digital Playground. So it's my first
yeah, they make great sort of like parody stuff. Like they have.
Well, they do parody sass, but so the one that I was in was called Camp Carnage, and it's about like a killer.
They made a great Star Trek parody with Kiki Minaj, not Nicki Minaj, but Kiki Minaj.
Okay, I'll have to watch that.
That was actually really, really well done.
Okay, slay. So I know exactly what kind of porn you watch. Amazing.
Star Trek.
Yeah, exactly. Star Trek porn. Period. I don't know much about
Costumes.
Star Trek, but I do know about Kiki Minaj.
So, Dr. Crusher or Deanna Troy? They're Mr. Adelstein.
I'm Uhura. You know, I'm old school.
Old school.
Old school. Who's the one that has like the Vulcan one? There's like a Vulcan one.
I can do that. The Vulcan salute. I know that.
You know, this is actually from like a mystical sect of Judaism.
You would know that. No, we didn't know that, Jake.
Also, I have a pointed ear.
Oh, really? But yeah, so I am. There's a lot of stuff that I get to do in the industry, which is really great. I'm working on something for Cosmo right now. I'm working on my own book as well, so we can talk about that offline. And it's being my rep is from a very reputable, well-known talent agency that we all know and love, which is really exciting.
Oh, that's great! You're writing a book.
I am. I'm also fundraising for my my startup, which is great. And then my speaker series, The Lust Files, is moving to our new residency at the Museum of Sex.
Oh, Museum of Sex is great. Every time I go to New York, I go there. It's so much fun.
Yes, there's a couple of them actually, which I didn't know. So I'm really glad that we're able to like expand in that way. And I'm planning a trip to Ghana to do some research on like how to bring sexual wellness and just discussions about sex to women in different countries. Because like I only have
Is Ghana somewhere where they're still doing like feminine genital mutilation?
I mean, not in major cities, but it is a place where people don't openly talk about sex, but there's a lot of interest. So I've been working with my friend Akuya that I met from when I used to work in corporate advertising as a senior associate on this trip to Ghana where I can like kind of actually figure out.
Well, that's right. You were in corporate advertising.
Yes.
What was the worst campaign you ever had to do? Assuming you don't have an NDA.
The worst in terms of like how laborious it was, or the worst in terms of like how stupid it was?
How stupid it was.
Honestly, I would say MCM bags, the purses. I don't think that they had a really strong brand voice, and I think everyone universally thought that they were tacky, so the edgy stuff that they were trying to do just wasn't giving. Sorry, MCM. Don't sponsor me.
What was what was the most laborious one?
I would say Johnson & Johnson Nursing.
What? How do you advertise Johnson & Johnson Nursing?
Um,
Do they have like nursing homes?
no, like their nursing programs. Like Johnson & Johnson has a huge stake in like teaching people how to become nurses. So it was a lot of SEO work. It was a lot of like changing around their entire website, a lot of search campaigns because people, when they want to become a nurse, look up how to become a nurse. They're more likely going to do that than lurk on social media. I also did Soul Cycle's campaign, which was really fun. And as a really avid Soul Cycler, I was like, guys, people are not looking for Soul Cycle LA, Soul Cycle Baltimore. They're typing in instructors' names because they follow them around like they are local celebrities. So we actually need to reconstruct these ad groups to be like Soul Cycle Trammell, Soul Cycle Karen, Soul Cycle String, Soul Cycle Akin.
Wait, you like Soul Cycle?
Love it. I almost became instructor.
Isn't that the one where you're on a bicycle and there's like somebody in front of you who's the
Correct.
instructor and they play like loud music and you move?
Oh yeah, the very one. I love it. I had 2 jobs on campus when I was at Middlebury. I was a barista because if you're a little bit gay, you have to be a barista or a bartender. You will have 2 choices. And then I also was a spin instructor because I loved Soul Cycle so much that I got good enough to be a teacher. And when I graduated, I still didn't have a job after graduation, so I became somebody who was in instructor training for both Soul Cycle and Flywheel, which are really not supposed to do. 3 weeks after I graduated, Wyden and Kennedy, one of the top agencies in the world, called me and offered me a job. And I was working there on the Bud Light Dilly Dilly campaign and also Equinox Commit to Something. And I worked on Lyft, Spotify, and Duracell. And then I got poached to help launch bubbly seltzers at a different agency. And I also got to work on Planned Parenthood and Baidu.
Oh, how was Planned Parenthood?
It was great. I worked on their period tracking app. So one thing that I noticed while searching through search query reports was that people were actually trying to search for resources in Spanish, and half of our audience capture was literally in Spanish, but we did not have a translated version of the app. So effectively, you're losing half of your audience. So it's things like that that I have knowledge of that I'm able to apply to my porn career. And the reason why my hair is in red braids most of the time is because of how men search for porn. If a guy doesn't know my name, but he knows my face and he searches black girl red braids, it is almost always going to be me.
I'm gonna test that right now.
Black girl red
For
braids.
porn?
No, just in general.
Okay.
We'll see what.
I thought you were Indian, but
I'm actually 1/4 Indian.
Okay.
Or sorry, 1/8 Indian. That was bad math. 1/8 Indian. But usually if they're looking for porn and it's black girl red braids, you could probably find me.
Well, on regular Google, you don't come up first.
Well, that would make sense because there's a lot of black women with red braids, including Rihanna. But
Rihanna doesn't come up first either.
Really? That shocks me. Well, her red hair era was a long time ago.
When you come to Japan, which eventually you should,
Okay.
there is a complete ripoff of Soul Cycle called Feel Cycle.
Is it fun?
It is. It's. I went there once.
Okay,
once
I'm
or
gonna have to
twice,
go.
And I was like, I have really shitty knees from karate.
Okay.
This happens to everybody who's karate
makes
and
sense.
aikido. And man, it's just like I can see the appeal.
Yeah.
But like after like one Feel Cycle session, I was like, all I could feel was the pain.
Yeah, right. Does it hurt your butt? Does it hurt your butt?
A little bit.
So there's some people who say that. I'd say move your bike a little bit. Move your bike. Move your saddle a little bit closer.
Oh, but the thing where you stand on the bicycle,
No.
like you're like you're standing and
You're
pedaling.
sprinting, yeah.
Oh my god, it's just like it hurts so fucking much.
It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard, yeah. So I actually got into Soul Cycle because I was injured from running one year. And one of my friends from college was like, oh, try Soul Cycle. It's like up and coming and it'll keep you in shape so that like by the time you're ready to go for preseason, you're still going to be in good shape.
Would you consider it low impact exercise?
I would consider it low impact, high intensity.
How long is a typical Soul Cycle session for you?
45 minutes is a normal class, and they have something called Soul Survivor, which is an hour.
45 minutes seems like the sweet spot for anything.
It is.
For any kind of exercise.
And you know what? Soul Survivor, you feel like after you've done it, you've survived.
Pornhub's doing you dirty.
They are?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like also, too, a lot of Pornhub has been really infiltrated by people just uploading whatever the fuck they want.
Well, I did black girl red braids and got a bunch. Yeah, there were some black girls, but like by search result number 5 is white girls.
Oh, yeah. Pornhub is not. So their whole search thing is fucked up.
Well, and then I did black girl, red hair, and Ellie Clutch came up first.
Okay, well, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. She's quite the opposite of a black girl.
She's literally as pale as a piece of paper.
Wow. You're gonna have to apparently. I have to study this as a journalist.
Okay.
Depending on age group, most people are like now. People my daughter's age, they're all going to TikTok first.
Well, I feel like most people use TikTok or ChatGPT, young people, if they don't use Google as a search engine. So I feel like it's not search engine optimization, it's search everywhere optimization.
Yeah, so there's now some ways to optimize so that when somebody looks for you in ChatGPT, they can find you because a lot of people aren't even bothering with Google anymore.
That's true. 60% of all Google searches result in no clicks anymore.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's massively changed. And you know what? I mean, TikToks were indexed in Google way before Instagram posts were, which I think is a major, major symbol of how much Google was threatened by Instagram and Meta as a whole.
Well, at least ChatGPT brings you up properly.
What does it say about me? What does it say about me? What does ChatGPT say about me?
Here's a summary of who Addis Fouche is.
Mm-hmm.
Addis is a native of Brooklyn, New York.
Mm-hmm.
She studied economics and Chinese at Middlebury College.
Mm-hmm.
She's openly sober and speaks about her journey with addiction and recovery.
Mm-hmm.
She identifies as a sex worker, writer, content creator, model, and public speaker who explores topics of sex, identity, and healing.
Yes.
Career trajectory.
Ooh.
Early career, she worked in advertising. There, she shifted her focus more on sex work, writing, modeling, and other creative.
Oh my God.
Seeking authenticity and alignment with her values.
Wow. It does know who I am.
She is a published writer. Her pieces cover topics like dating as a sex worker, self-love, sexual health, etc.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
See if it knows who you are, Jake.
Wow. Ooh, I'm excited. It's going to be like Tokyo Vice.
I don't know. I would hope.
Yeah, that's right. You're in the building with two famous people. Yeah, that's what's up.
Well, he's looking this up.
Yes.
Is it important to you that you win an award?
It's, you know what, honestly, I think it would be really, really wonderful to win an award, but I would rather be on Forbes 40 under 40. I've got to say. I think it's because there's a lot of people who make porn their entire life, and obviously being a sex worker is a huge part of my income, my livelihood, my personhood, but I think that I do not want to pigeonhole myself into one industry and one kind of accolade. So it is important to me that I win, but like if I don't win that or I win something else, I think I'm all right.
Do you think that winning would if you win the award, do you think that will pinhole you in one category so that there's a minus side to that?
No, but I think a lot of people who really want to win, especially several awards, are the kinds of people who neglect other parts of their life and their personhood.
That's well put.
Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying is that like I know that part of my charm is being multifaceted. I'm not a jack of all trades, master of none, because there's several things that I choose not to do. Like I'm not a dominatrix, I'm not a feature dancer, right? But I think that I would rather be somebody who stands out in the industry versus another person who wins another AVN. Even though if I won an AVN or an Expos Award, that would be amazing. But I really do want to make sure that I stay true to my mission of being somebody who's multifaceted and also a sex worker.
When you said, what does multi-hyphenated mean? You said that earlier, I think.
Oh, multifaceted?
Is it the same as being multi-hyphenated?
Yes. I mean, you could say that like a person is a multi-hyphenate, but like if I were to describe the McDonald's menu, I would say that's a multifaceted menu. Because there's many different parts of the McDonald's menu. There's the same.
Is there? Not anymore. They really cut that motherfucker down.
Well, okay, but they've got like the desserts, they've got the sodas, they've got the McCafe.
The desserts aren't there. The machines are broken. Have you not been
Okay, well maybe you know what? Okay, I'm thinking of like the McDonald's in different countries because the McDonald's in Spain pops off. There is a Biscoff Caramel McFlurry.
Oh yeah.
That shit goes crazy.
McDonald's in Japan has a fucking crazy menu.
Yeah.
When I was there, they had a all black burger.
Oh, yeah,
with
I
this
saw that.
thing. Yeah.
Was that good?
I didn't.
I think that was.
Oh, okay. What did you find, Jake?
Oh, I did. I found Jake and I found myself.
Oh, no, let's see.
Let's read it out.
All right, read them both.
Well, we'll do Jake first.
Okay.
He was born March 28th, 1969 in Columbia, Missouri.
So the biographical details are
Yep.
done. That's the opening line.
Uh-huh. Under background and career.
Okay.
At age 19, he moved to Japan to study Japanese literature at Sophia University in Tokyo.
Okay.
In 1993, he became a staff writer at the Japanese Daily Yomiuri Shimbun.
That's wrong. First of all, it's not the Daily Yomiuri.
Okay.
Wrong.
Okay. It says the first non-Japanese staffer in that capacity. Who were you working for in 93?
Well, that's the Yomiuri is a newspaper. The Daily Yomiuri is an English language newspaper, so that's completely wrong.
Okay. Sure.
GPT fucking hallucinated? Oh,
Oh
God.
yeah.
He covered crime, policing, and organized crime, including the Japanese mafia, the Yakuza,
Yes.
during his time at the Yomiuri until 2005.
Okay.
From around 2006 to 2007, he served as chief investigator for the U.S. State Department's sponsored study of human trafficking in Japan.
Yes.
After leaving the Yomiuri, he worked as an investigative journalist, author, and consultant, writing both in English and Japanese for publications such as the Daily Beast.
All right. Okay.
Very accurate.
Okay.
And then there's a section of major works and impact.
Whoa.
A major works and impact.
You're an impactful person, Jake.
I feel nice.
His memoir, Tokyo Vice, an American reporter on the police beat in Japan, chronicles his experience reporting crime in Japan, his encounters with organized crime figures, and the threats he says he faced. His other books include The Last Yakuza, A Life in the Japanese Underworld, and the more recent Tokyo Noir, The In and Out of Japan's Underworld. His memoir led to a television adaptation, the series Tokyo Vice, based on his book. Beyond media, he advises on issues such as human trafficking and organized crime in Japan.
Okay,
Wow.
good. Let's hear yours, Matt.
You're like, enough of that. You're like, enough
of that.
You're modest, aren't you?
I try to be.
Okay. Well, don't be.
And it's part of the vows.
No, oh, right.
Yes. Actually, you cannot praise yourself,
Oh,
and you cannot criticize other people. Now, this is a tough
you've
one.
actually done a pretty good job of that this entire show, I think.
When my Zen master, who's this cranky guy, Ryogen, was
Wait a minute,
convincing.
didn't you just criticize him? He's cranky.
He's cranky. That's the truth.
Well,
That's the truth.
Mhm.
The criticism can be honest.
No, he said, you know, I said, how can I be a journalist and be a Zen Buddhist priest? Because I criticize people all the time. He says, it's not criticism if it's true. So I'm like, okay, that's fair enough. If it's the truth, it's the truth.
What makes it
Cranky.
criticism then?
I don't know. Criticism, it would be like false, going out of
That's
your
slander.
way. Slander. Maybe, yeah, I guess. Maybe you can't slander people. You can't slander other people.
Yeah.
No slander. And you can't praise yourself.
Okay, well, this
Which
makes
is-
sense. What did it say about you, Matt?
Who he is.
Yes.
Matt Slayer is a podcast host, content creator, and Twitch streamer.
Oh.
You're a Twitch streamer?
Occasionally.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's been a minute.
Did you know he used to be a private detective?
No. Does it say that?
I don't think it does, actually.
Okay.
It has my birth date.
Okay.
Prior to his media work, he had a background in security as a guard and the adult entertainment backend as an editor. I'm still a fucking editor. Hire me, motherfuckers.
Yeah, hire it.
Hire him.
What he's known for. His most prominent show is the podcast And Now We Drink, which began in 2016.
Mhm.
On that show, he hosts long-form, uncensored conversations with guests, entertainers, performers, and streamers, often while drinking. Always while drinking.
Every time while drinking.
Always out drinking.
Mhm.
But you've been pretty kaime today.
Drinking alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, you got
Mhm.
two teetotalers here.
Exactly.
Style and vibe.
Ooh.
I get a style and vibe section.
You gotta, yeah, right? Wait, why
Fuck,
do you sound so
man.
much
I mean,
cooler than
Oh,
us?
wait a second. Wait, I'm impactful, but not in the impact way that you're talking about.
We just need to edit it to Jake's impact play.
Right.
Style and vibe. The show has a raw, unfiltered feel, leaning into candid conversations, adult industry links, and stream of consciousness, party-friendly vibes.
Yes. Honestly, this sounds like a party to me. I'm having a great time.
His background gives him somewhat of an insider angle on the adult entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm.
Security, backstage life, travel, and offbeat scenes.
Mhm. Wow.
His content is targeted more towards adult audiences. Yes, children, turn it off an hour ago.
Yeah, seriously.
You should not be here.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Oh, it's actually 11:11. Guys, make a wish.
Oh,
Okay, we had a moment of silence. It's bad radio.
Wonderful.
His content is targeted more towards adult audiences with explicit conversations, drinking adult industry guests, rather than mainstream family-friendly formats.
Boo.
oh, what?
Boo.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Does that even need to be said?
Apparently ChatGPT is like, Matt Slayer is not family-friendly.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm very much not family-friendly. I encourage everyone I know to get vasectomies.
Well, this is true. Is it crazy that we don't need to do like a psych evaluation or a health evaluation before having kids?
Yes.
That's crazy.
But the problem with it on a macro level is the minute you start gatekeeping who can breed,
Well, sure. But I think there's some things that we need to gatekeep. Some of y'all bitches are very dumb.
Well,
Actually.
I agree, but the problem is it's so open to abuse.
No, it is. It is actually really open to abuse. But I do feel like I don't know. Just
No, I think every white person that gets a hunting license should have to have like a breeding license.
a hunting license.
Yeah, if
You need a license to hunt. I don't know anything. I've never shot a gun.
You need a hunting. You need a license to hunt.
Well, this is Hollywood. We can go fix that in like 5 minutes.
No, we totally could. Guys, let's go hunting.
No, I meant shooting a gun. Not.
Oh, okay.
No, we're not urban hunting people, Addis.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Do you want to just start a gang war with the gangbangers that live across the street?
Yeah,
what kind of hunting are you looking to do in
I
Hollywood?
figured we could just go to Santa Monica and shoot all the blonde men over the age of 12.
That's serial killing. Well, I guess it's a mass shooting if you do it all at once.
Right, and he knows all about that because you were actually investigating this, so we could get away with this.
But
LAPD don't listen to
Japan
anymore.
doesn't have any gun violence.
No, but you were investigating the serial killer.
I could investigate. Yes.
Right,
Serial killers
so
have
we
violence.
could actually get away with this.
No, Jake will catch you.
But that would be bad. I think I'm violating some vow there.
Addis, Jake will catch you. He's good at his job.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And it would be. And I like you.
I guess
and would
because I
hate to
don't
catch
know you as that person, to me you're just like silly, funny Jake. So I actually can't imagine you like being serious and being all law and order. But I guess that's how you are.
Well, you have to be law and order now and then. I mean, working on the human trafficking stuff was very law and order.
That is true. It is both law and order. I've heard that. Mm-hmm. Amazing.
Yeah, way to bring it way down.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, yeah, people get trafficked.
Well, anyway, guys, I want to get gangbanged by Jack Harlow in Central C and a couple of other people in Skepta, so we can talk about that.
What's Skepta?
Who's Skepta? The rapper. They're all rappers, all three of them.
I don't know any of these guys. I'm
Well,
sorry.
Well, yeah, I mean, at Fork Found in Kitchen, Jake doesn't know who a rapper is.
I think you need to make him a Spotify playlist.
Oh my God, I actually do have a playlist. Okay, of my favorite Nicki Minaj songs.
Would you please share that with me?
Yeah, I will.
Don't play it though, because
No, I'm not.
okay.
Oh, I'm not gonna play it, but I'm just gonna send it to him. I made it myself.
I appreciate
I
that.
think you'd like it. I think you'd really like it. But I called it, so it's named after a bunch of Nicki Minaj's most memorable quotes.
Okay, how do you share a list with somebody?
I can do that for you because
Here, I'm handing you over my phone.
Okay, well that's good. Thank you. So I'm just gonna text.
I have one playlist.
Okay, you have one playlist.
Playlist. So me and Choco and Amy,
Okay.
my podcast partners, we were sitting around
Yes.
one night
Okay.
because all of us were like failing at love.
Mhm.
We made a playlist called "Sad Horny Losers."
Oh, is it
Of all
good?
of all the songs of like sad horny losers of people who failed at love.
Oh wow. Okay, wait. What is your? Okay, don't tell me or don't read your phone number out in the air, but text it to yourself. So
Okay.
okay, wonderful. Because I was like, don't tell me what your number is, and then you're gonna say it out loud, and you have to change your phone number.
Well, would be true.
Type it in there.
Oh, it's a Japanese number, so I got to put it in there.
Okay, sure. Well, yeah, I see it right there. Sad, horny loser ballads, and then you have another one called "Him for Her." Wow. You listening to Gracie Abrams? I like Gracie Abrams. That's
Gracie
cool.
was great.
Mm-hmm. I like that you know who that is. Well, that's a strike. That's a plus for you. So, but yes, this playlist is called Barb Stay in School, Cousin's Friend, and Spell Prague, because there was that one video where Nicki Minaj was like, you bitches can't even spell Prague. The Cousin's Friend refers to the tweet where she said that her cousin's friend took the COVID vaccine and his balls got all fucked up. And then the Barb Stay in School is when she was like telling the Barbs to stay in school because it's really important to be educated. So I made this playlist and it's got all of her hits from the Plain Jane remix to Bottoms Up with Trey Songz to Roman's Revenge to her classic Monsterverse to Only, My Chick Bad, High School, Beauty and a Beat, the Flawless remix, which was actually produced by Hit Boy, and I was just in a Hit Boy music video, which was really cool. He also produced Sicko Mode and Backseat Freestyle.
Music video. That's great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was, yeah. I also have a theory that the reason why we don't have any more video vixens is because of plastic surgery and everybody just looking the same.
And in Japan, everybody's starting to look the same. In Korea too, it's
Mhm.
weird. Everybody gets.
Mhm.
Oh, there's a really good book
Mhm.
written by Elise Yu.
Okay.
We used to work with NPR called "Flawless" about the Korean beauty industry,
Wonderful.
and it's
Mhm.
frightening how everybody
Mhm.
gets surgery to sort of look.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
And
Well,
everybody
and
starts
like
looking the same.
kind of Caucasian
Yeah.
transformation with the Koreans.
Totally. And it also doesn't even look, I'm going to say it doesn't look that hot. You don't look that good. I'm just going to say, I'm going to keep it a stack.
Right.
Y'all are trying to have the same Instagram face, do not look that hot.
I mean, everybody looks like it looks so fake that everybody looks the same.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I mean, don't ever change.
No,
I'll never do that.
I'm all about it because it gives us ugly people character.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally agree. I think that having like natural features and looking like a regular, untouched human being is gonna go so into vogue in a couple of years. Just watch.
Well, and I have a big personality, so I'm already winning.
No, exactly. You and me.
I wouldn't change a thing about even my pointy ear or my giant nose.
Your one pointy ear.
Well, I only have one. I feel that it would be nice to have balance.
You sound like a dog who like really, really doesn't want to get put down at the pound. One pointy ear and a big nose, but I've got a heart of gold.
Take me home, adopt me, adopt me.
Exactly.
I was dating an anthropologist.
Mhm.
She remarked on my ear once.
Okay, that's crazy because I wouldn't have noticed that unless you pointed it out. Nobody's looking at your ear like.
Well, yeah, but she was a little more intimate with him than you are.
Yeah,
Yeah, good point.
true. And
She was licking it.
yeah, and to the point.
It was on top of her and one little joke.
Impact play. Here we go.
And she said, "Do you know what that is called?" And I said, "I do not know." And she said, "That's called Darwin's point." And I said, "Does that mean like I'm more evolved?" And she said, "No, it means like you are a throwback to the Mackie monkeys." And then she showed me a picture of Mackie monkeys. It's like that's what monkeys used to have. So you are like evolutionary behind.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, she said, "I bet you still have your appendix, don't you, bitch?"
What does it say about her that she was fucking you? So
No,
Yeah.
good,
She
true.
said I feel evolved every time we go to
And see, she would
bed.
have a snake up her butt. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
well, and also,
Probably would have. I mean, because she was open to things.
Okay, see, I told you.
well, and also, I don't know how true this is, but a recent article I saw that says women store the DNA of every man they've had unprotected sex with. So
Whoa.
Whoa, really?
yeah,
Women store the DNA of every man they've had unprotected.
You know what? And me and that dude on the first date, we did fuck raw. So
why wouldn't you?
right.
Oh, it's the best way to get to know someone.
Exactly. I mean, he was also tested, so it was totally fine. But
On my third date with Jesse, the love of my life, we went to get a STD test.
that's great. That's
I
romantic.
thought that, and I thought that was the height of
I
romance.
think that's so romantic. It's like I really actually just want to fuck you raw. Let's make sure that we can do it and feel totally not nervous about it at all, so we can totally just be like in the moment. That's romantic.
We took the dating apps off our phones together, and then we got an STD test together. It's been 5 years of constant sex ever since. It's been
Oh, that's great. That's amazing.
I think that's the like as modern romance goes. I thought that was pretty like okay, like I'm so into you, I'm taking all the dating apps off my phone, and we'll go get an STD test.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Matt, I won't recommend this. You've already had a vasectomy, right?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, you posted the vasectomy on YouTube?
Oh yeah,
The actual procedure?
Uh-huh.
Like you getting a vasectomy?
yeah. I mean, it's me from the chest up talking to camera while it's happening, but yes.
You did it on a local?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Oh yeah, no, I asked the doctor about my shave job and everything in the middle of the procedure.
Did it hurt?
A little.
Okay.
You should
Well,
watch it. It's on YouTube.
Here-
I'll totally watch it now.
Here's a trick for your audience who doesn't want to get a vasectomy.
Suckers.
So
Loser.
I had liver cancer in 2011.
Okay.
And then it was caught early, but it had to be treated with chemotherapy. And after 2 different versions of chemotherapy, it's completely sterile.
Wow.
So,
And also, you don't even drink and you got liver cancer?
I was
But he
drinking.
did.
I was drinking all the
right,
time.
right. You were.
Yeah, I was
With the
drinking.
Japanese,
I was
Okay.
drinking to the point of passing out almost every other night, and I was smoking these horrible Indonesian clove cigarettes for years. When I got the diagnosis back that I had liver cancer, I wasn't like surprised. It was
Yeah.
like no mystery. I was like, I just gotten back from. Oh, sorry. I just gotten.
Jake, please.
Bring the mic to you. Jake.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just gotten back. It was right after the earthquake in Japan. There was like an earthquake in 2011. There was a
Yeah.
nuclear disaster.
Yes.
I just gotten back. I came home. There were my medical results waiting for me. The doctor told me
Oh,
Hey.
that I should be looking for them.
Fukushima didn't give you cancer?
I don't, but before the accident. And so I got home, I opened them up, and I was like smoking a cigarette, and I was reading them, and it's like, you have a 3.6 centimeter tumor in your liver. Come to the hospital immediately for follow-up. And I was like, I was smoking a cigarette, like, well, this is no mystery.
Yeah. Look, you're like, wow.
Yeah, like, I guess I can't really complain. Like, oh, it's so unfair.
I wonder how that could have happened.
Yeah, I wonder how that could happen.
So you should use your detective skills and your investigative journalism skills to figure that one out.
Yeah, I think that sometimes investigative journalism skills are not so great to have. You are like when you have them and people ask you for advice, you give them terrible advice.
I'm sure.
I was telling Matt about this. Like, I had a friend went to high school with him, and he suspected that his wife was cheating on him. And I was like, "Oh, well, why don't you just install a keylogger on her computer?" And he's like, "What's a keylogger?" And I'm like, it will record all the keystrokes made into the computer when your wife is using the computer. So if she won't share your password with her, then you'll know.
Yeah, sure.
And of course, yeah, she was definitely cheating on him or
Love that.
in the right of it. And
Love when the girls
almost,
get away with it.
It almost broke up the
She
marriage.
didn't get away with it. Telling the story on a podcast. She did not get away with it.
She did not get away with
For
it.
the moment she did, and I love that she did for that moment.
No, she was sloppy and got caught.
She got caught.
Do you think she did it again in a less sloppy way?
No, I think that the confrontation saved their marriage, and I think they were able to work it out. So they're still married.
Well, good.
Yeah, when he told me the story, I was like, he should have been out.
Wait, so it sounds like she got away with it because they're still married.
Yeah, she had no repercussions for it.
Yeah, so see, I love when the girls get away with it. See, I knew I was right. I'm always right.
Do you think that women cheat more than men? It's not that it really matters because it's like half.
No, I think they cheat for different reasons.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that exactly.
Like, women generally cheat when, in their mind, the relationship's over.
Yes.
We cheat when pussy's available.
Exactly. Because men fuck who they can, women fuck who they want.
Wow.
When they're drunk, they fuck who they can.
Wait a second. Men fuck when they can, women fuck who they want.
Yes.
That's kind of profound. That's like a T-shirt slogan. You could put that on a home.
I don't think either one of us came up with it.
Yeah, I don't think we did. No.
Pretty sure someone else said that a while ago.
Someone else who's way smarter than yes, exactly.
I wouldn't say they're way smarter. They just have.
But wait.
Oh, they got there first.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So there's this Japanese saying like, not to eat the feast in front of you is a shameful thing for a man, which I guess means like anytime someone offers you pussy, you should take it. But is that true? Would you have you ever refused like?
Yes.
Okay.
I have definitely refused. I definitely pulled my pants up while getting my dick sucked because I was turned off by a girl. So.
Yeah. It'd be like that. What did she do that turned you off so
Oh,
much?
she decided that she wanted to choke me. I'm like, nope.
You're
Yeah.
like, I'm head out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
She wanted to choke you while you were getting your dick sucked?
Uh huh.
So her arms were really long.
We're on a couch.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we were on a couch sitting. So,
Oh, okay. I see. Mhm.
but I gently removed her hand once, and then it came back. I'm like, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
I was kind of conflicted about this hookup in the first place.
And so it didn't take too much to really seal the deal for kicking her out. All right.
It was literally one of those like, oh, I struck out with someone I actually wanted to fuck earlier in the night. And then this presented itself, and it was just like, oh, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it was like, oh, never mind. I'm gonna go home and jerk off.
Yeah.
While we're back on this subject,
Yes.
Jerking off?
of relationships and stuff. Why is it I'm single like a Pringle? Because aren't Pringles always like in a pack? So how can you be single like a Pringle?
Right, but I mean, T-Pain said mansion in Wisconsin, so maybe we shouldn't take rhyming too seriously.
It's catchy, Jake. It's catchy.
Okay, it just doesn't. There's
it's
the
also like
investigative
what they
journalist
say
department. It's like single like a Pringle. Like no, I've never seen Pringles single. I mean, they're always.
I mean, but there's one at the bottom of the can. There's the last Pringle.
And also, so you know how they say like fall 7 times, stand up 8? That would be impossible because if every time you fall, you must stand up. So you really would be falling down the same number of times you're standing up.
Oh yeah, that is a
Same kind of thing. Don't think too hard about it. It just sounds good.
Well, the first time you stand up, you didn't fall. You got out of bed.
No, but if you're like falling, right?
Okay,
Are we talking about it in the grand scheme of things?
so
No, shut up. You're like, well, how far are we falling? No.
Yeah, how far are we going back? Like, I'm not always falling.
Right.
So I don't think there's a thing like emotional cheating. So I was having this discussion.
Oh no! I wholly disagree.
Yeah, what are you talking
And
about?
I was like, for me, it's like if you're in a relationship, the cheating is what you define the terms is. If like, okay, we're in a monogamous relationship, you're not fucking anybody else, I'm not fucking anybody else, then vaginal penetration becomes the mark of cheating. Everything else is.
Oh, so if I just get fucked in the ass, like your other friend.
You're not cheating in the eyes of God or Jake.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Any penetration would be cheating.
Okay, what if I just give someone a hand job?
That's okay. That's not cheating.
That's fine. Okay.
That's fine.
It's happy ending.
Oh, well, but
Happy ending is okay.
do you care where the seed lands?
But
What if I swallow it? Are you pissed?
no, I don't think so.
So I'm allowed to do hand jobs and eat all the cum, but I do
Well,
not
but-
dare
okay.
have one pump in the pussy.
But
Or in your mouth?
But-
Right.
okay. So here's the deal. You're a sex worker, right? And
I
you
am.
Have, and when you had relationships, when you're
Jake.
all right, when you have relationships with a guy, do you define it like any sex outside of work? Can you have a monogamous relationship and be a sex worker?
Of course you can.
And how do you define that?
I mean, I don't typically do that, but of course one could. Yes.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah, I have, and like very early on in my career.
Did it work out?
No, that's why we're exes.
Yeah, we're here, Jake. Did you miss the earlier stories?
Right, but
Yeah,
the
yeah.
earlier stories where I talked about how I just went on this like 2-day long date and it was amazing and fantastic. I'm going to see him again tomorrow. Duh.
Well, okay, but why do you think there's emotional cheating? Because for me, it's like, how can there be emotional cheating?
Intent.
Mm-hmm.
Jake, the difference between murder and manslaughter is intent.
Oh, yeah, okay, that is intent.
There we go. Mm-hmm.
So what? So like you intended to have like an emotionally fulfilling fuck with somebody, and that therefore it is cheating.
Well, because
No, because if you are emotionally disconnected and distant and like getting emotionally involved with the person, yeah, that's cheating. That's what hurts. Because in the grand scheme of things, the physical act isn't what hurts. The betrayal of trust is what hurts.
Exactly. And also too, it's like if I'm developing an emotional relationship with someone outside of my my monogamous relationship, chances are I probably want to have sex with them. I just haven't got to do it yet.
Well, and even if you did, sometimes drunk sex happens.
Sometimes drunk. Right, exactly.
She doesn't drink.
She did.
I did.
Okay, but you
A
don't drink.
lot. Yeah. What the hell? You think I never had Four Loko with the original formula?
Jake doesn't know what that is. They don't have.
I've heard of Four Loko.
You think
I've seen American.
You think I never had Bacardi 151? Please.
Yeah.
So
it would be much more palatable to me.
So you're saying drunk sex can be an extenuating circumstance?
It could be.
Could be.
It doesn't necessarily automatically make it an extenuating circumstance, but it could be. It would be much more palatable to me to like, yo, I got wrecked last night. I fucked somebody. And like they came to me with it. Versus,
You know what's funny is when you said I got wrecked, like to me that means like, oh, you got fucked into the mattress. But like I understood what you meant by that.
Yeah.
Because if I say I got wrecked, that would mean that my pussy is like sore.
it could be both.
Could be both, yeah. But you know what? I think I'm just so far removed from drinking that terminology just left my brain.
So wrecked means
Hammered. Yeah. It's got blizzard.
I got
Wait,
mulatto.
Wait, isn't scissored like lesbian sex? Oh,
No,
slizzard.
Slizzard. Yeah, that's different. Mm-hmm.
Slizzard. Okay.
Teaching Jake so much.
Right, it's what you get like white.
We're an education show.
All right. So, what are all the ways I can say that I consumed some kind of narcotic, alcohol, or
We ain't got that much
cocaine?
time, Jake.
Yeah, seriously.
We ain't got
Jake,
that
I
much
might
time.
have to feed you cocaine.
We should boof cocaine into him.
We should boof cocaine into you.
I don't even know what boofing is.
Boofing
You'll
is
find out.
so boofing is when you put the drug up your butt.
No shit.
Yes, it's boofing.
Does that work?
Yes.
Oh yes, your asshole's hungry.
Yeah, and yeah. Think about it. So the reason why you can insufflate it, which is snorting, is because the membrane is very.
Oh, okay.
So
yes.
is your butthole.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And you said you didn't do well on science.
Actually,
You just needed to apply yourself.
I just need to be something interesting to me.
people would boof tampons soaked in vodka,
Yeah,
and it would kill them sometimes.
yeah. That shit would get you wrecked.
Because you don't have a whole digestive tract to fucking process it.
And the membrane is so thin, and there's mute. Yeah,
That just blows my mind.
I know.
Um.
And so you didn't actually have to drink the alcohol and get the calories.
Okay. So I was.
Yeah, I was kidding. I know.
So what do you call this? So I was dating this Yakuza's mistress,
Okay,
and
sure.
she was melting meth in her lube, or she was putting lube.
Yeah,
meth in her
people do
lube.
that. People do that.
And then I got kind of a contact high before I realized what was going on.
Mhm.
What is that called?
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I had an amazing time.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, this is the best sex of my life. And then I realized oh, I'm ingesting meth.
Yeah, sure.
But is that called absorption? Is there a term for that?
I think the term is
Gonna have to ask the internet on that one.
yeah, you know, I don't know. I think that is a very unique thing, Jake. I think you might have just out-partied all of us.
No, a Yakuza's mistress. A cheating Yakuza's mistress.
Yeah.
No, he was dead. He was dead. He was dead.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
she was cheating on his hungry ghost.
No,
Wonderful.
yeah. Well, he was definitely dead.
Yep, she was
at-
gobbling your dick. She's very hungry.
Yeah. Well,
No, the hungry ghost is a throwback to Jake's previous appearances.
Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah. You'll have to watch the previous episode.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so but I guess you can absorb meth through your skin too, right?
No, with meth you'd probably snort it, which hurts because it's like shards of glass. Or
is
you
it-
can smoke it, or you can.
Or is it in my
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So, according to the AI overview, the practice of mixing methamphetamines with water and inserting it into the rectum using needleless syringe or lube injector is generally referred to by the slang terms such as booty bumping, also boofing, plugging, or keistering.
I'm sorry, booty bumping is.
Well,
booty buffing.
There was a guy in college who like would sit in the dining hall and just look at hot girls, and he called it booty scoping.
the practice often associated with the broader term chemsex or party and play.
Chemsex, yes.
Chemsex. Okay,
Totally.
that's chemsex.
Chemsex, like, I don't want to do it, but sounds fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if you were
It's
just like, yo, you down for some chemsex? Like, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like if somebody else suggested it, cool. But like, am I going to be the chemsex pioneer in the party? Probably not.
But also, once you explain to me what chemsex is, I might be like, no, I don't want meth on my dick.
No, exactly. But yeah, no, snorting meth generally hurts because it doesn't grind into a powder like cocaine does or ketamine does or even 2C. So if you are unsure if you have found meth or if it's cocaine or whatever it is, if you snort it and it burns, chances are it's not coke.
Smoking a light bulb like a real man.
Right, exactly. Or you could
advice,
eat
good
meth.
advice.
You could eat it. So I do know some people in the past who've put it in their coffee. And
That seems overkill.
That's
you know, I do know people who do it.
What can you digest? I guess you can ingest it through the digestive tract.
You can literally eat meth. I mean, you eat Molly. So it's a pill.
I've never.
Or you parachute.
I am such a I've done in my life. I've done magic mushrooms.
Oh, I can tell that's so true because you called it magic mushrooms.
Yep. And then I was visiting a friend who was a hospice nurse, and she had cookies for the patients.
Aw.
Hospice fucking patients, mushrooms?
Yeah, because I came to visit her, and she was a hospice nurse in San Francisco, and she was like, "Hey, are you hungry? There's some cookies in the kitchen." But I just grabbed the nearest cookies that I could find, like wrapped in tinfoil, and like, these are great. And she was like, those are for like terminal patients so they can learn to cope with death.
Real.
Yeah,
That's so real.
it was a great trip because she was a nurse.
Yes.
How many times have you tripped, Jake?
Once.
Aw.
Would you like to do it again?
No, no.
Well, he's a
No, it
monk.
was-
I'm sorry, not a monk, a priest.
Yeah, it was a priest, and that would definitely cloud my mind. And it was such a beautiful
Oh,
experience.
no, it will show you the truth.
No.
Show you the way.
No, I know. I'm okay.
Exactly.
Okay. No, it was.
I mean, it's LA, they deliver them.
I did it once.
they
And
do.
it was a wonderful experience. Like I except halfway through, maybe this has happened to you too. Halfway through, as I was like, and you're seeing like colored lights and like you're sort of flying, and I was like, this reminds me of the Team Lab amusement park in Tokyo. And I kind of lost my mystical glow. Like that voice that, takes something beautiful and mystical and compares it to something mundane like a light show.
Good point.
Same thing happened when I went scuba diving. Have you ever been scuba diving?
Never.
I have once, and it's not for me.
What's wrong with scuba diving?
So normally I would never consider myself a claustrophobic human being. I got under the water and started, was just like, nope.
But because the aliens live there and you knew that you were in there trespassing, actually.
Well, honestly, what started the anxiety is as you go down, you have to clear your sinuses.
Okay.
And like many members of the tribe, I have sinus issues.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't clearing properly. And then I started freaking out.
Oh,
Makes sense.
I mean, the sound of your breathing is really annoying. Like, because when you're down there and you're
Thanks,
breathing.
Jake. Ouch. Oh.
No, you're.
God damn.
Yeah,
God.
all right.
No, I was speaking in the general, not you.
Damn.
This podcast, huh?
But
You don't even have the headphones on.
Yeah, wow.
but I did in Okinawa once and it was and you're down there and you can see like the actual clownfish, like
Yeah.
the Nemo fish, and the plankton is like this brilliant blue. Not the plankton, but the coral reef was like bright blue, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And then this voice in my head went like, wow, this is like a National Geographic documentary. It's like, except it's in 3D and I'm in the water, and then it was less impressive.
Oh,
Aw.
I think TV's kind of ruined everything because you just see it and like, oh, this is just like being on TV.
no, exactly. That's
See, that has the opposite effect for me. Like, oh yeah, I'm experiencing what other people just fantasize about.
ooh, good point. Oh, that was such a love that. Good point.
Yeah, every one of the weird experiences that I've had in life where I've seen it on TV, it's just like, oh no, I'm doing this in the real world.
Right. Imagine how many people like never even get to dream of going to the AVN nominations party. and you're just like, oh yeah, we got to do that thing. You know?
Yeah, it's like, it's
Oh,
work.
that sounds, yeah. There's lots of people who would dream about going to that.
So many, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I have to go to a work event.
Precisely.
I hope that you win. If I could vote for you,
Well, we don't know if we're nominated.
You can vote for me, Jake,
have you been? You haven't even been nominated yet. What would you?
None of the nominations have come out yet.
in like 3 weeks.
What are you hoping to be nominated for?
I mean, I think Best New Starlet would be really cool. But I think that is what I am hoping for. So we'll see.
Are you able to nominate yourself?
No, I don't.
Yes.
Are you?
Do you not know how the prenoms work?
I mean, like nominate yourself, like your scenes, or like your own independent, like yourself as like a person.
Both.
Okay. I mean,
It's a little late now, but
yeah. I mean, I generally have like my publicist and other people who have a little bit more authority than me do it. But
well, yeah, it works better when the third party's doing it.
yeah,
way-
yeah. I tend not to nominate myself for things just because.
Oh, speaking of publicist, I have a publicist too. She's going to be like, take a photo of all of you guys together. Hold on.
Okay.
I do this now.
Mhm.
Let me take one more later.
Just wanted the light.
Yeah, great job.
Thank you. You can see that's why I'm not a publicist.
Well, sure.
Right, man. There we are. We can take one later.
Oh, yeah, no, we're definitely going to because I actually have to promote this.
Yes, you do.
But the real inside baseball of how the adult awards work is
Mhm.
there's pre-nominations where everyone and their mother who's inside of the industry goes, this person, this scene, whatever's cool.
Mhm.
Then the folks at AVN or XBiz whittle down all the prenoms in the various categories.
Yeah, I tend, and I know, like generally speaking, like if somebody who has more authority prenoms you for something, it carries more weight. So I tend not to even like try to look at prenomming myself, even though it would be cool. And I think a lot of people also prenom themselves for like mad categories just to catch any kind of award, which I'm also not down for.
Do they keep expanding the categories like best double vag?
No, they don't. They stay pretty consistent.
They're pretty consistent.
Yeah.
The only one that's fairly recent is Best Adult Podcast is only a couple years old.
Yeah.
Really?
That's very true.
Okay, can I nominate you? Or
I'll be nominated. You can vote for me because that's a fan vote. So
Yeah.
I will, okay. I will
Some
vote
of them are fan votes and some of them are like industry.
I've been nominated for it every year since the award existed. I expect I'll be nominated again.
Wonderful.
You know, I worked as like a journalist for 30 years, right? Starting in 1993. And I worked at a Japanese newspaper and I thought that was cool. But then like I got a job with the Los Angeles Times. It's like, I finally made the big time. Like, it's a name that everybody knows, the Los Angeles Times. And like that lasted a year. But then I never
What happened after that year?
they ran out of money.
Oh,
I got fired over the phone. They were like, "Oh, your job's been outsourced to Beijing. Sorry, we don't have any money."
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it happens.
not anything you
It
did.
happens, it happens. It happens in the news industry all the time.
Yep.
But like, but then I had this thing like I've never won an award. And so when I did a podcast and we won like best podcast in Asia, and me and Choco got best co-host, I was like, wow, like I've done 30 years of journalism. I never won an award. I finally won an award. And then I kept putting in everything I like, you write your bill, like award-winning podcast.
True.
I can't say that.
Not yet.
Should we talk to the Signal people and like nominate like a best adult? They don't have a best adult themed podcast or something. So they create the category. You could win.
I could.
You
I
could?
won't. but
You don't know
I
that.
could.
You're so pessimistic.
Have we met?
Yeah. You're right.
You're very optimistic.
I am generally pretty optimistic. I am.
I don't think I'm pessimistic. I'm just realistic.
True.
I could win. I could also win the lottery. I could.
I actually have a fascination with the lottery because everybody I feel like has some sort of connection to somebody who's famous or somebody who's a political figure or whatever. Even if it's like, 3 degrees of separation, right? Does anybody have any connection to anyone who's won the lottery? No.
I don't know anyone who's won on the lottery.
None of us do. And that's weird.
Well, I know someone who's won like a small jackpot, not like the big.
Right.
10K.
Because who's winning this? I don't think that this
I think
is
it's
Weird
all a
rednecks
scam.
who are going to die.
right.
I think it's all a scam. I think that nobody wins.
Yeah.
Oh, well, in the grand scheme of things, the people who do win either end up broke or dead in a lot of cases.
Correct. Yes. Correct.
Because these are people that did not come from money and do not know how to handle having money all of a sudden.
Exactly.
Maybe-
So, allegedly, we don't even know if they're real.
And Powerball winner fairly recently got arrested and like made like the news cycle for getting arrested like 48 hours after getting the check.
Okay. Wow. What was she arrested for?
Maybe we need.
Oh, like assault and battery because
because-
he got wild, drunk and like.
Here's a great idea. Lottery winner advisory company. Like we just need a fancy name.
Okay.
Lottery consultants.
Lottery consultants, right? Give
It
us
has to-
give
it has
us some
to
of
be
your
like-
earnings so that they don't go anywhere.
Oh.
Adelstein Fouche Consult.
You have you've been a publicist. You worked for like large corporate things.
Yeah.
I've worked for corporations.
Well,
now
if you're
and then.
listening to this and you've won the lottery and you'd like to share that, my phone number is 347.
No, invest.
Invest. If you would like to invest in me and you,
Your future. Invest in your future.
invest in our future.
If you won the lottery and you don't know what to do with money, you don't want to be scammed. Call us. We're creating
We'll scam
consulting
you.
and services.
Yeah,
We
we'll
won't
scam
scam
you.
you.
We'll do it ourselves.
Let people you know and trust scam you, not
Correct.
We
not
will,
strangers.
for a mere 20% of your winnings, we will completely take care of you.
20% of your gross, not your net.
Uh-huh.
What's the difference between the gross and the net?
They take so much from the taxes. So if you don't want to take the major payouts over 20 years, they take 50% immediately.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then you're in the top tax bracket at that point. And if you don't shelter it properly, you're just getting 33% cut off right there.
Mhm. And I also feel like if you don't know how to handle money, then that's probably the worst way to do it because you like don't know how to handle a gigantic lump sum.
Well, it's one of those things like there's a point where it makes more sense to take the lump sum, but when it's $1 billion, it's
Right.
like, no, I'll take that over 20 years. I can live
Yeah.
comfortably.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. I think,
Mhm.
fortunately, neither of us have to deal with that dilemma at this moment.
Oh no.
Oh,
gotta
no. Do
deal
you
with
think
my-
I'd be doing this podcast if I
Yeah, seriously. Exactly.
This podcast would be a very different show if I was a billionaire.
Very different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're writing a book, right?
I am ready.
Does it have a title?
Wet logic.
What logic?
Wet logic.
Is that the title?
Yes. You asked what the title was. The title is Wet Logic.
Oh, I was asking like what logic are you using to ask me this question?
No. Mike, the title is Wet Logic.
Is there a
What,
comma in
oh,
there?
oh, is it wet logic or what logic?
Wet.
Jake, you're not even drinking.
Yes, I think I've said wet logic many times.
Oh, I'm talking.
Yeah, it's wet logic.
W-E-T.
Yes.
Okay. 'Cause I thought I'm sorry. I have such a clean mind. I'm hearing what? Wet.
Whoa, what's dirty about being wet?
I know, right?
I know
Exactly.
it's a healthy state to be. It's wet logic. That's
Wet
what-
Yeah, you don't want dry logic.
does
No,
it
you
have,
don't.
Does it have like a subtitle? Wet logic, like da da da.
Well, I don't want to talk about what my book is about on the air. I'm going to keep that a little close to chest till I'm ready to talk about it, but it does. Mhm.
Because I just
We're
should
here
tell
for
you
your
that-
book promotional tour, not hers.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying, books don't sell. I mean, it's great to write them, but unless somebody turns it into a TV series or something, you can't make money.
Bold of you to assume that I'm not already working on 2 TV.
on it. That is bold.
Yeah, but bold of you to assume.
She's got 3 seasons.
Yes, but you know
Exactly,
that's
right.
the kind of assumption question that gets people to give you more information.
Oh, look at the professional journalist now.
I know, seriously. He just did some reverse psychology. That was karate of the mind right there.
Thank you. Well, I hope that writing a book is fun.
Yep, I'm having a good time with it. Thank you. I actually had just read a piece of the book to the guy that I went on that 2-day long date with. And he was like, Addis, that was really, really good. He was like, I don't really even read books like that. But he was like, that was absolutely insane. This is bestseller worthy. And I was like, are you serious? And he was like, I loved every word of it. That was so good.
Look at you fucking dudes that know how to read.
And also, even more importantly, a guy that can listen.
Oh, ooh. I know.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I know. It's serious, but I've read the book to a couple of my other friends and stuff, and everyone's like, "This is fantastic." So I'm really excited to keep working on it. I will say that this is considered a nonfiction book, but I also have a couple of fiction books in mind. So we'll see what ends up working. out.
Wonderful. When it's ready, send it to me. I will blurb it.
I would love to. Thank you.
I like to blurb books because I get free books.
Yeah.
Unless it's really bad, and then you're like, "What the fuck?" do I
And you're
do?
like, ah,
And then you still have to blur it because you
Yeah.
asked for it.
that's true. Good point.
Yeah, then you write then you sort of write it. You have to focus on one detail and praise that like one detail.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. I get asked to blurb a lot of books,
I bet you do.
but you don't want to lie.
That would be against your oath.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
but there's
Then I wouldn't trust a priest ever again.
You
Oh
should-
well, no! Wait! I don't want to take on the entire. I don't want to take the responsibility.
I mean,
for
listen,
your
if I have to
entire-
speak for all black people all the time, you got to speak for all the priests. Just saying.
Whoa, all the Zen Buddhist priests or all the priests?
All the Buddhist priests.
Yeah,
I was going to say, if he has to speak for the Catholic priests, he's got a lot of splaining to do.
You got a lot of
and-
chatting to do. Get to typing, bitch.
I'm kind of limit it sort of geographically to all the Zen Buddhist priests, like Toshima Ward of Tokyo, because then I'm comfortable with that because there's not
There's
many.
like 2 of you,
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
like you and your
I
master.
can take that responsibility. Me and my master is not in great shape. That's kind of sad.
Sorry.
By the way, how are your parents? I mean,
Oh,
your
they're
parents
chill.
are they like like in good health and all that stuff?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't ask about mine. He knows the answer.
Oh, are they dead?
One of them
Okay.
How's the living one?
alive.
Nice.
Hi, Mom. She listens to this.
Hi,
Does your mom listen to this?
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. I love that.
You know, no one in my family is going to listen to this. I thank
You don't know
God.
that.
Why not?
Would you send it to
Because
them?
no one in my family listens to anything I do. It's a
what do
Yeah, but maybe they listen to things I do.
Right.
Oh, that is true. They might listen to things.
What do you do? You send it to them?
I do. I'm like
Okay,
actually,
well.
I ended up doing the second podcast
mhm.
about in the hospital my father works. There was a serial killer. He killed like 40 people.
Sure.
My father started the investigation. But anyway, we ended up doing that podcast because he actually listened to one of my podcasts.
Oh, see, there we go.
And he was like, hey, son, like I listened to your podcast. It was actually good. And I was thinking like,
You're
what do
like,
you mean it was?
yeah.
What do you mean? It was actually good. It's like, what do you think I've been doing?
Yeah,
Like,
that is so sweet. Thank you, Jake's dad.
It's like, you think I've been earning minimum wage for the last 40 years? Like, what the fuck?
How do your parents feel about your career?
I mean, I don't really care what their thoughts are because I'm having a good time.
Damn
Oh,
right.
that's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Way to ask a stereotypical porn question.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm a Midwestern
What my
person.
boyfriend thinks.
Are you gonna ask her how she lost her virginity next?
Yeah,
No, I'm not
seriously.
interested.
Are you gonna ask her her favorite position?
I know, right?
Who she wants to work with?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know who she could tell me, but I wouldn't know because I don't know who's
I don't
there
really
to work
know.
with.
Oh, I'm just mocking you for asking the stereotypical porn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Those
I'm
are
not
those are
interested.
like the text.
No, I'm just asking, like, because my parents don't listen to my work. I'm like, does your parents pay any attention to what your work is?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they are aware of it, but I don't think if they had any like that's different from if they have like thoughts or feelings about it.
I'm sure they do.
Mhm.
And that's their fucking problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Your mom listens to your show.
Yeah. And
Hey, Matt's mom.
yeah. The last criticism she said about it, over the course of it, she's like, I was a lifestyle dom, not for money.
Okay. Interesting.
I was a lifestyle dom, but not for money.
Right. She's just like, I did it for fun, not for money.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you're getting laid off, and that's nice.
Right. It sounds like she's on like the JV team. I love that.
Oh, no. My mom had a rack in her living room when I was like growing up.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did she explain to you what it was?
Oh, yeah. I knew it was.
That's
A
really
real rack?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
how do you? I mean,
we're all on the same page.
yeah, but how do you stretch someone without like really damaging them? Like,
Well, it's like it doesn't stretch them, but it like holds them in place.
Mhm.
oh, it's not like a medieval rack, torture rack, kind of
No,
like.
no.
No, we're not breaking out the cat or nine tails. That's
not-
No, there was a cat and nine tails.
Oh, there was. Mhm.
But it's not like a saw thing. Like if you,
No.
you crank it too far.
No,
like
this
it's
is
gonna
just,
be pulled
you know,
apart kind of thing.
This is just BDSM.
Mhm.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Oh, in your new movie, the one that is
Mhm.
We're just away from our
No,
mother's
no, no,
sexual
no.
exploits.
Right.
No, it's a horror movie, right?
Yes, it is. Mhm.
Is it scary to watch?
I actually don't usually watch a lot of my own work, so I don't know.
You don't watch any of your own work?
Not really.
Addis is not one of the ones who's masturbating to her own work.
Yeah, it's very.
There's a lot of girls who are like, oh yeah, no, I jerk off to my own scenes.
Yeah, no, not me. Not me. I'm not Adam Driver. So.
Adam Driver's out there masturbating to his own Star Wars.
Oh, just kidding. Adam Driver doesn't watch his own scenes. That's more what I meant to say. But I was like, wrong. Mhm.
I just had a weird vision of him like
I would
being Kylo Ren being like, I look so hot there.
Like jerking off to a scene of him fucking Lena Dunham in Girls.
Hey, that he was able to get through those scenes.
He was able to get through those scenes. She's annoying. She's a Taurus.
Well,
Oh,
I
that
besides her attitude, she is conventionally unattractive in my opinion.
I think everything about her is unattractive. Although she's really good at writing TV shows that are about being a shitty person in your 20s. So
Everyone's shitty in their 20s.
yeah, but she writes it really, really, really well.
that requires a certain amount of self-awareness, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how she has it and doesn't have it at the same time.
When you write, do you read your stuff that you've written out loud to yourself to see how it sounds?
Yes.
I do too. So then you
I
know
also
what-
write with the assumption that the reader knows nothing rather than the assumption that the reader knows everything. And there's two types of writers. And I think it's stupid to assume that your reader knows everything because why would they be reading your writing?
Well, it's also modern America. People are fucking stupid.
Yeah, and it's also really self-centered that anyone would care this much about what you're writing.
I think that's true. It's really hard also to remember what you didn't know when you didn't know it.
Correct.
Because you get so immersed in your subject matter. It's like, for example, impact play. You guys bandy that word around. I have no idea what impact play is. But
I thought the context clues of impact and play would give it away pretty well.
You know, but he's a Buddhist priest. He doesn't understand.
But I'm like picturing like people like wearing football gear and smashing into each other, kind of like that.
I mean, that could be happening.
That sounds like a porn that does include actual impact play.
Oh, have you ever seen the movie Crash? By the way, Ara read the book by J.G. Ballard.
Which one? The one that won the Oscar or the one that Cronenberg directed?
The one that Cronenberg directed.
Yes, I've seen them both actually.
Okay. So, the book is actually that the idea is that people get in car crashes and so often that they create like new sexual orifices in their bodies that are stimulated by the actual crash.
That's not in the movie.
And I guess that would be impact play, right?
I think so.
In a sense. I mean, it's kind of sci-fi territory there.
Maybe we could remix it so it has actual impact play in there. But you know what? I'll have my people call your people. We'll sort it out.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, that's a different thing. But I do like the attempt, and I like where you were going with that. And I think there's something there.
Okay, last thing, because I know we're gonna have to end sometime.
Yes, we are.
Jake's just hosting the show.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, I just do this. It's like
a
it's a skidima thing. It's like this.
What's that mean?
Oh, skidima is like someone who like desires who takes over everything and is suddenly like giving everybody orders.
Is that a Jewish word or a Japanese word?
It's a Japanese word.
It's
Okay.
definitely a Japanese word.
I
Have
listen.
you never heard Yiddish or Hebrew before?
No,
that wasn't it.
Listen, I just had to make sure. I didn't want to be culturally insensitive.
That situation you should have been.
I'm sorry, Matt. I this is the problem when you do a lot of like interviews. You start to take over the interview. Sorry.
No.
Oh, I'm so deeply offended, Jake. I'm never going to do this ever again.
Please forgive me.
You guys are a very funny pair. It's very much giving SpongeBob and Patrick. I enjoy it.
Never again. Never again.
What were you going to ask me, Jake?
You have learned Chinese.
have.
Have you been to China?
No, remember I said that I've never been to Asia and I really want to go?
Okay, I consider China separate from Asia because it's like its own thing.
Okay, sure.
It just takes up a good chunk of the continent.
Yes, it does. But it's like China is just
And also it's just like a large percentage of the world's population, so it's got its own.
Yeah, their Pollock game is trash.
Well,
Them and the Indians need to get it together.
when you speak Chinese, do you feel like your personality changes?
Yeah, I do actually.
How do you feel your personality changes when you speak Chinese?
I'm a little more polite. I know it's kind of crazy to imagine, right?
I don't speak Chinese, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You could say anything about me in Chinese and be like,
Mm-hmm.
sure, that was polite.
Yeah, exactly. Or I could say, 你好，我的名字是傅艾迪。现在我比较累。我要去睡觉。
What would that be in English?
Where I said, hi, my name is Addis Fouche. Right now I'm pretty tired. I would love to go to sleep. I'm having a lot of fun.
But not enough fun to stay awake.
No, not enough fun to stay awake.
It is almost midnight.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we are going to wrap this motherfucker up. It is actually about that time.
Wonderful.
As both guests are like, I would like to leave, please.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we make this end?
Yeah, exactly.
I've had enough fun.
No,
I would like to leave your house now.
I could go on
like-
all night. I got nothing going on tomorrow. But I know. But Addis needs to get
Yeah, but I
need to
do.
sleep.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
I'm about to go on another date tomorrow, so I have to be daisy fresh.
No, make him do the work.
Okay, sure. That's true. I have to be alert enough to
He sounds great.
He is great. He's wonderful.
He listens.
He probably gonna listen to this episode. Hey,
Hopefully he's still in your life by the time this airs.
I think he will be.
If he isn't, so be it.
If he's not, I always have something sweet in the mix. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should be worried about your prospects.
No, God, no. Mm-mm.
You might want to be worried if you're one of the prospects.
Yes, exactly. Or if you're like second on my roster, that's a dangerous position to be in.
Why is that a dangerous position?
It means I like you enough to keep you around, but not enough to actually wife you.
And also, like, you may have to deal with her when she's feral and been turned down by someone else.
Exactly. And also that means that like you're in the most fickle position because third generally stays third, but second is like, oh, there's somebody that I like a little bit less. That's not a great position to be in.
I don't know. But the B-lister boyfriend is the most wonderful place to be. Speaking for someone who's been on the B-list, it's a wonderful position because there's no guilt. When they call you, it's like, I am there. And when they don't need you, it's not like you're waiting around either.
See, my ego's too big to be on the back burner.
Yeah, exactly.
My ego, like, nah.
Also, everybody on my roster is also obsessed with me. So imagine they all want to be number one and only one person can be number one. Yikes.
Well, that's a strategy flaw there. If you're the B-lister, you got to be the B-lister.
Or you got to be like accepting of the fact that you're a
Right. You have to accept. You have to be like Jake, accept it, or be like me and walk the fuck away.
Right, exactly.
Like, if you're like Matt, you're on the back burner. Like,
Right, exactly. It's like deuces. Yeah, they don't do that.
Some of my happiest memories are being the back burner guy. It's been really nice.
yeah, I cannot do it. I would rather be myself and jerk off than be on the back burner.
No, that's where the Buddhist detachment comes in handy.
Well, anyway, we're gonna end this. You were gonna end this, Matt.
Yeah, I was trying to end this, but
Wonderful.
then
Let's do
you
it.
brought up my obsession of hate.
Very
being on the
sorry.
back burner.
Very sorry. I'm gonna do it again.
Don't fucking think about it. Be back burner, motherfuckers.
You are-
Anyways, before we get y'all out of here,
Yes.
where can they find you on the things, Addis?
Yes. So I, as an advertising genius, made all of my handles from Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, my website, OnlyFans, just Addis Fouche. So if it belongs to me, the handle is Addis Fouche. If that is not the handle, it is not me.
It's so smart. I am not as smart as Addis. So
True.
you have to find me at Tokyo Vice on Instagram, at Jake Adelstein on Twitter. You can go to a bookstore and find Jake Adelstein, or you can follow my Substack, Tokyo Paladin, at tokyopaladin.substack.com.
Wonderful. Thanks, Jake.
Thank you.
If you go to Book Soup in LA, there are some signed copies of The Devil Takes Bitcoin.
Woo.
Thank you, Matt.
Yay.
And as always, until next week, drink up, motherfuckers.